See if that works. Yep. Okay.
Mostly D&D. Great. Charlie asked if we play other tabletop games as well.
We play. This is Monster of the Week, so yes, that is the answer is very much yes. This campaign is Monster of the Week. Our Hopeless Ascension campaign is D&D 5th edition, and sometime down the road, well, now it's actually mostly Monster of the Week. We do this every week, and the D&D is every other week now. All right, is your camera up in there? It is. And, where's the frames? Copy. Sun phase, sun cam. Sun is currently getting cast set up. Oh, I was saying we play D&D as well as Monster of the Week. Monster of the Week is our most played one. Welcome in. Yeah, I even hear that you joined. Woo! I got Sun's camera up. Your camera, Nick, your camera is the only one whose thing that it saves as soon as you open it in video, it automatically comes up. It does that for no one else. Yeah, I just want you to know that. Yeah.
All right. And it's always blue.
Yeah, I'm making you a little bit more orange right now.
There we go.
Let me turn that back down now. Okay.
Yeah, fuck you specifically and your camera settings.
No,
I love messing with them.
Yes, absolutely. Frame rate 60, height 1080, width 1920. Oh. Nick looks good with cuddles as usual.
Do I sound all right? I was told I was quiet earlier.
You are a little quieter than normal.
Interesting. I don't know why that would be. I did. You know what? I did update my my graphics drivers through NVIDIA, and that technically it updated some audio drivers too. So maybe that's why.
Maybe. I mean, you still sound good. Just you might have to turn your gain up on your actual mic a little bit.
My gain's at like the perfect spot. Can you turn me up on Discord?
I have you at 200.
You have to at 200?
Yep.
Dog. All right. Let me do some self audio testing.
I mean, if you can actually just set yourself up closer to it, I would just have to fix your camera a little bit on how it's cropped. Like if you get closer to the mic.
I can't get that much closer.
That's fair. Let me do the height for passes stuff.
Above.
Copy. Okay. All right, everyone's cameras are up. Welcome back.
All right,
to Twitch,
skibbity beep bop. How does that sound?
You sound good.
All right.
As long as people hear you on stream okay, that's the main thing.
All right. I've just been getting told that I've been quiet all day, but they were able to turn me up. So look at this old fucking coot.
Is Cuddles an old coot?
Yeah, she's 18.
Holy shit. That's an old kitty.
She was living at my my grandma's farm until about 6 months ago when I finally convinced my grandma to let me take her because she's getting so old. But she's had about 2 litters per year of kittens since like she's been like 6 months old.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if one day she becomes the Genghis Khan of cats.
Oh, absolutely becomes the Genghis Khan. I am all here for it. Oh, why is my camera all like, what the hell? I just realized like my camera's like bright. Let me just turn down my ring light. There we go. Just very bright.
Death, we're actively around. We're just about to bake cookies, so that they're ready in the midst of stream. So if you
Better be
want to
fucking
start
sharing.
intros, we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, come through, baby.
All right. I'm
Alright,
actually gonna go.
I'm gonna move my audio setup to my car.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go pee real
We're
quick,
going
and
on a
then
road trip.
we will be getting interrupted at some point whenever my pizza gets here. So that's also a thing. Oh yeah, I did get I got some of my settlement money. I paid my bills. I bought myself pizza, so my roommate could go pick it up because goddamn, I'm tired of eating ramen and sandwiches for the past 2 weeks.
That's a hell yeah.
That's a hell yeah, and starting to pay back the people that have helped me out recently, so as well
I
as
feel like
Nick.
a pizza should be included of the terms in any like emotional damages case.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I got like 1,000 from pain and suffering and like 500 from lost wages. 500 of that immediately went to my bills, bro.
And $20 specifically for pizza charges.
It was only $10. It was only $10. Only about $10.
It was only
pizza.
$10. So that gets you 2 pizzas.
That gets me 2 pizzas. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting another
It gets
pizza
you
this
2
weekend.
pizzas.
Let's fucking go.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah, bud. Fuck yeah, bud.
all right, I'm
All right,
gonna go.
well, taking
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a leak, and then I'll get started on the intro and everything.
all right.
I already did
Let
my
me
shout outs and stuff.
Just you and me. What's good, you sexy, sexy people? I'd love to hug and
Gonna come.
canoodle. Oh, well,
Come.
well, we're skipping right to come.
There's nothing
I
like
was-
being in the other room and just hearing cum in my ears.
Yeah,
Come.
I was actively trying to cultivate a sultry feel for when everyone came back, but no, evidently it's come.
It is a-okay.
Okay.
Everyone's cameras are up.
And-
I can bring us back over here. Roll 20
We are
is not
actively up and at 'em. I am responding to TaskRabbit jobs. Cass is actively smoking, but in the room.
That is fair. Just waiting for Nick to be back as well. He can hear her, so I guess I could start.
You could.
You have my explicit permission.
Oh, wow. I mean, that sounds like consent to me.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. I already did my shout outs. Not gonna do those again. As always, we have Sun who plays Willie. We have Cass who plays Amber, and then we have Nick who plays Barnaby. Two of
That's
them,
me. I'm Willie.
Yeah, that is Willie. In order from top to bottom, I can actually go by camera. The door opening and just seeing him fucking. From top to bottom, it goes Amber, or Cass playing Amber, Nick playing Barnaby, and then Sun playing Willie.
Yeah, baby.
And then me at the top.
Of course,
yeah,
I'm on the bottom.
Well, yeah, I only
Of
did
course-
that
of
because you
course
bottomed
I'm
the coat.
I mean, I do. It's a known fact about me.
Yeah, it was established like what? How, like second session of this?
It might have been second session. Yeah.
All right. Everyone can hear the recap though. So if I were to start the recap, everyone can hear it. I'm gonna go with yes and do it anyway. And if y'all aren't here, if y'all didn't read it for your refresh, it's on you. Oh, Cass's camera went bye-bye. I will give it a second.
Yeah, the computer just fully shut down. So I'm gonna figure out why. But
Okay.
it's restarting. We may have had like a power surge type situation. It could have also updated. Anyway, get into the recap. We'll be up soon.
Okay. I'm hitting my pen just to re-up my buzz.
Okay.
Shout out to my friend Connor for driving to my house after work to bring me a pen, by the way. Fucking goated, homie. Alright. Make sure I'm not going to cough again. Last time on the World's Correction, Willie and Amber go into the sewers. Spoiler warning, it sucks. To find a jackhammer. After not seeing one, they decide to go to the reconstruction site of the Whack-Donalds to find a jackhammer with some help from Barnaby. All the party's family and friends are then taken to the bunker promised by Helsing. The bunker is really nice and everyone is really jealous about everything that's inside of it. They then wait a few days for their new and heavily decked out RV that they then take to Durham, North Carolina to steal Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's two critically acclaimed B-tier pornos, Coom, Cum Sprays Loose, and Screwmanji, The Sex Level. Welcome to the Cumgle. After leaving and finding out soon after that The Rock is a vampire, they immediately book it and take off back to Brevard. Barnaby watches Screwmanji with Arthur. The party then makes the horrifying discovery that Arthur is the Pied Piper, simply renamed Arthur the Piper, and he's an anthropomorphic rat, not just a naked man like people were thinking for a little bit. He's an actual anthropomorphic rat, like Master Splinter.
In my eyes, he's always going to be a little tiny anthropomorphic rat, like, but he's naked.
Okay.
Like a sphinx cat.
They arrive back at the Haven, Barnaby spending some time with Arthur, getting his ass kicked in some old video games. And then Amber just hanging out in the RV doing some stuff, and Willie going out into the woods to train. After about an hour of doing visualization training, fighting himself, he eventually actually gets punched by himself, getting launched through the trees in the woods. As he stands back up, he sees himself, Amber, and Kage confronting him. Willie does his big entrance to let Barnaby and Amber hear that he's in trouble through their earpieces. Amber drives in and hits people with her car, quite literally murdering herself. Barnaby helps Willie fight himself, and Willie sacrifices himself to take care of Kage. As Willie lays there unmoving and heart not beating, Amber cries and yells, while Barnaby also emotionally stands by, wondering what to do. Barnaby then sees a swan appear out of nowhere next to Willie, and then see it pluck a feather and drop it onto Willie. He is then engulfed with light and begins to breathe again, slowly regaining his senses after being dead, and then took notes to find some drachmae so he can go to the afterlife when he dies. Some shenanigans between Cygnus and Barnaby happen, and then Willie gets another prophecy/vision which shows who is creating the monsters that you all have been fighting and that has been trying to kill your town. Leonardo da fucking Vinci. And once they are set back up, we can actually go and start.
Sorry, could you like repeat the whole recap for
No.
me? I wasn't here for.
No.
any of it, actually.
No, I'm not. You need to back and watch the pod. That's what you can do, buddy.
You son of a bitch!
I am a bitch, and you have to deal with it.
Is huh. That was really interesting. I just opened up the YouTube stream and I heard some audio from you that I didn't get on my end.
What'd you hear?
I am a son of a bitch.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah.
3Gun, we are never getting text-to-speech. Or, yeah, text-to-speech. One, this is a D&D tabletop RPG channel that is quite literally narratively heavy with all of us constantly talking. We literally talk all the time. Like, it's literally a podcast. We're sitting here talking constantly.
God, you know it would
Text-to-speech,
be so good, though.
certainly not happening.
Absolutely not happening. You can have it with Sun stuff and my shit where I'm trying to keep it not as chaotic in the chat. I will incite chaos in Sun's chat, absolutely. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Yes, in my chat, you are fucking with me.
Have you ever
yeah.
seen the video of there's a guy, I think he's playing Fatal Frame on stream, and like the character picks up like a phone that's ringing in the horror game, and then like like right as that happens, like the somebody in chat posted a video of Gilbert Gottfried saying shit about Mr. Beast, your burger makes a better fleshlight than an actual burger. I've been rubbing this thing up and down for the last 15 minutes and it feels great. Thank you, Mr. Breast. And it ends right as like you hear like a phone disconnect sound.
You know what?
Thank you, Mr.
She's like,
Breast.
hello, just fucking perfectly timed. I pray that I am part of something so perfectly timed at some point in my life. Yep.
Getting Cass's camera back up real quick, and
Beer
we
for
should
baby?
be good to go. Oh, it's
Beer for
already,
baby.
yeah, beer for the baby. Woo!
Woo!
All right,
Yeah,
everyone's got the
giving
drink.
babies beer.
All right, now that we actually have everyone's cameras,
Cookies.
Cass who plays Amber, Nick who plays Barnaby, and then Sun who plays Willie.
Discovered. Bottom to cope is Cass's thing. That's a joke that they made. I just wore the shirt and co-opted it. So let's make that clear. Let's give them the
Fine.
The
You know what? I will
credit
switch.
for
I
that
will
bit.
switch the cameras. You know what? I will switch the cameras just for you. You know what, Cass? I will put you on the bottom. You will be the stream's like just what is it? Mascot bottom.
hell yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Congratulations.
That is what I wanted.
I actually have to sit here, not hide. I need to unlock your guys' stuff and literally. Okay, hold on. Let me get this image, the fucking image, so I know where this fucking squares are. Is it in? Yeah, that's in. Okay, and now for Sun. A little bit of light right there.
I know that I've already made an error in my cookie baking because they've been in there for like 4 minutes and I just went and looked and they're already like about to touch and they still
Oh.
have like 10 more minutes to bake. So it's going
Oh,
to be
no.
a tray of cookies and I will just cut
Yes.
the ones that I
cookie
want
sheet.
out, I think.
Hey, a cookie sheet is
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Okay. All right, Cass, you are now the bottom
Awesome.
officially. Sun, you are now below
Fabulous.
me, so you get this dick directly. Open your mouth.
Did I get demoted?
No, you're still in the middle. Cass is now below you. You got technically Sun got promoted above you, and then Cass got demoted below you. All right, I need to turn down the brightness on your camera real quick. If Barnaby, because I think I turned it up last stream.
Charlie, are you still in chat? Charlie, I need you.
There we go. All right, let me know when the camera is not as. Oh, I'll put it. I'll just leave it here. Hope people see. Let me know when it starts getting darker again, and I'll turn it back up. All right. Everyone heard the recap except for I think Cass, who can read it in the recap notes chat.
I read it already.
Okay, cool. And we are quite literally gonna pick up you guys out in the woods. Cygnus still like out with you. Willie, the mist is going back into Willie's body. Willie, you still know exactly what the vision was, even though it kind of came out of you. Like it kind of goes into your head at the same time. But I just kind of make this so that way your party members can see it as well. And we were quite literally in that moment where Willie is gasping for breath as this mist goes back into his mouth, and you guys just saw Leonardo da Vinci in his workshop.
I don't think Willie knows who Leonardo da Vinci is, so we're gonna move forward with that assumption.
Okay, so so
or
Barnaby
at least
Amber.
what he looks like.
Barnaby or Amber would be the ones.
Oh my fucking god! It's an old guy.
Oh, okay. So let me, for context, since I didn't really straight, he does not look like an old Leonardo da Vinci. He looks more like the Andrange, like you see him in Assassin's Creed 2.
It's an old times guy.
There you go.
Is he like wearing the old timey clothes?
Yes.
Or is he like kind of like a hoodie?
Not super old timey. It's like modernized old timey. Like it's still the same like color scheme and style, but you made like with modern materials.
Okay. So it's like edgy.
Yeah, you would definitely say edgy. I think one of the dead giveaways is that you can see some of the statues and inventions of his in the workshop behind him. Especially for Barnaby, since you are now +3 sharp, you are quite literally the smartest person in the party and probably amongst a lot of the town.
You know.
And we never really said this in
naturally.
jail. You could have read a lot of books, and that's why you're so smart. Like you spent like what 5 years in jail. You probably could have read a lot of books.
I feel like it was like less books and more like Wikipedia articles. Like, but the prison I was in had a computer.
Yeah,
And it was just like I spent the entire time just like reading Wikipedia. Like I read all of Wikipedia.
you were just a good boy, and you always got computer privileges. Yes. No, absolutely. I am down with that. You were the Wikipedia, like just scouring Wikipedia, and that's how you know so much. But yeah, I think Barnaby, you're the one that recognizes it. Like you see the face, you're like, huh, that kind of face doesn't really get it, because like there's paintings of Leonardo da Vinci, but there's not really pictures. So, but then you look at all the inventions behind him, as well as all the religious symbols of Christianity hanging on the walls, and then look at the outfit of the very much Italianized like clothing.
Oh my god, he's got charmed versions of fucking real Renaissance clothes.
Oh my god, Charmed. Wow, I haven't thought of fucking Charmed in years.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
because it's not good.
Yep.
Yeah, it couldn't charm me into
Trust
watching
me,
it.
I tried.
We all
I
saw
tried
this like
so
vision floating.
Yeah,
hard.
everyone saw this. Like everyone saw this. And at this point, as you guys turn around, Cygnus is gone.
I'm just like circling Willie. Like, I kind of don't give a fuck about the vision. I'm way more concerned about, like, you just came back from the fucking dead. Are you okay?
All
Not
right,
only am I okay, there's a new pope.
Okay, that's really
This
off
cannot
topic.
be
And
how I
we had
find
things
out. This
Like
this
Nope,
cannot be how I find out.
No, consider this. consider this. I came back from death, and
Yeah, I
a new pope
about
was
that. We're like-
chosen.
I-
Consider it. Just think about it.
Were your
I do
first
not wanna
words
think
after
about the
coming back just
implications.
like there's a
Um,
new pope?
In my universe, I want to canonically say there has not been a new pope appointed. If you guys have not looked at the news in the Christian world, in my world, so you guys have no idea what's happening there. There's been no breaking worldwide news of a new pope in the world's correction.
Right.
There
I
is
do want
actually,
to set the scene for Willie a little bit real quick, just for like sake of context. And I did kind of write out a little scene. Willie, we're not gonna do any role play here. When you died, it sucked. Like you felt that pain, like when that like all that like necrotic energy like went into you. You felt your body die. You felt every single nerve ending on your body felt like it was on fire. And then it stopped. And all of a sudden you are surrounded by these very bleak surroundings. The ground is almost red in nature with like bits of black, and there's like these weird looking like just abominable fish swimming in this lake that looks like this red just gross looking water. And then you see a line of kind of spectral, some of them kind of spectral and see-through, some more so than others, and some that look more freshly dead like you. And you guys are in a line leading up to what appears to be a hooded skeletal figure wielding a he's just holding a massive like just like looks like a walking stick staff, and it has like a bunch of like jewelry pieces and like gems encrusted in it, and just a lot of drachmae you can see just embroidered into his clothing. And he seems to be taking you don't know Willie doesn't know what drachmae is, so we'll get to that in a second. So you go through this line, which seems like it takes forever, and you finally get up there, and you hear this kind of like, you see this skeletal head like just kind of looking down at you, and you hear this kind of like very just raspy, dead sounding breathing, and you know what it's saying in your head. It says, "Pay the toll so that I take you." And you're like, okay. So you try to like, you go and you have your wallet. You're like, okay. You pull out like a 20. You're like, here. And he takes it, and just, it lights on fire, and it says inadequate. And you feel yourself just get pulled back. And as you go by, you see a sign in letters that you at first can't like read. But as you pass them, you see it's like, almost like in the Percy Jackson books where it says like the letters kind of float around until they mean something. You see the Mourning Fields. And just as you're about to breach that entrance, you feel your body lurch upwards as your eyes open, and you see your sister holding you, and she is crying. And you see Barnaby also probably tearing up a little bit, but not nearly as bad as Amber. And that's kind of what you experienced in the time that you were dead.
Great. So I think end of last session, we had already roleplayed a little bit after I came to. So where are we starting?
We're gonna start. We're starting directly after the Leonardo da Vinci stuff. I just wanted to give that context for what you
Okay.
actually experienced, because you guys kind of put it out there, and I realized I should have done something with it. But
Great.
yeah, it's directly after the Leonardo da Vinci stuff, and Barnaby is the one who knows who it is, so he'd be the one to kind of take the lead on that.
So, all right, yeah. So immediately, I'm just gonna be like, all right. So, that's a lot to unpack. Willie, that guy in your vision looked an awful lot like some very early paintings, some very early portraits of Leonardo da Vinci, like clothes and everything. And I need you to be very, very prepared for the possibility that he is your real dad.
Okay. So that's interesting. When was Leonardo da Vinci alive?
Obviously now.
What? Okay. Why is that obvious?
Did you not just see the fucking same thing that I just saw. You fucking.
I mean,
dumbass.
I saw the thing, but if he's alive now, wouldn't that mean like he's a monster of some
He's a
kind?
Dracula.
You and these fucking All right. We need to get a hold on.
Hold
this.
on, hold on.
You-
It's the plural of Dracula is Draculae. We need to get this straight before we continue talking about it.
Great. I'm so glad you interrupted me to say that.
Fuck you.
The Draculae that you keep referring to, I need you to drop your prejudices about them because you were just proven wrong about fucking Dwayne the Rock Johnson. So
No, I think I was
They're-
proven right that they exist.
all right, so
They're out there,
evidently,
and they're
evidently
hungry.
you're not the type to admit wrongdoing or fault. That's okay. But I don't think because he's lived a long time that means he's a Draculae.
Okay. Grammatically, you fucked it up again. That you were supposed then singular of the noun.
I mean, I wasn't. I'm not signing up for a fucking history lesson. I just showed you a vision, you son of a bitch.
Where did you get a cookie?
I just fucking have cookies. Is that such a fucking issue?
Hold on, did you just pull a cookie out of your pocket? You asshole! You just died in front of me.
Yeah, the fucking the gondola man. He sent me back with cookies.
That's awfully nice of him. What the fuck are you talking about, Gondola Man?
Oh
Well,
yeah.
okay. No, you
I
know what?
probably
I don't
shouldn't
need.
tell
We
you.
don't need to unpack that right now. I want to go back. Do we have any indication of where Leonardo da Vinci is like at in this vision, or is it?
He's in some sort of workshop. No actual location of where this workshop is. He's in some sort of decently sized workshop. What is Cass's reaction to hearing this is not Cass's, Amber's reaction to hearing this is Leonardo da fucking Da Vinci?
She has trouble remembering who he is, but then remembering actually who he is. Like in the greater context of things, she just goes, "We gotta fight the fucker that made the skeleton wings?
Also tanks.
Fuck off!"
Also invented
Hate
a pre-tank thing.
everything. He invented
What-
everything that's fucked up and bad.
Oh,
You
hold
know
on.
that
What do you
boss
mean
fight's gonna be full of
skeleton
that
wings? He
The
invented
fucking
pterodactyls.
glider. The glider.
I'm sorry. I didn't play Butt Buttons swear.
No, it's the rogue's contract.
Great. Titans promise.
No, enough with the goon stuff. I thought we would leave that behind. No. A
Oh,
rogue's
you
contract.
thought we would leave that behind? You thought that we would leave that behind? Okay, interesting.
a rogue's
interesting.
promise.
Okay,
A rogue's promise.
notice. No, noted.
Oh, that's not
noted,
even an inside
noted.
joke. I feel.
I
bad.
love you,
Yeah.
son. I love you, son.
In terms of come.
Yeah, no, I deserve,
come,
I deserve
come.
this. Yeah, I deserve this.
Come.
Okay.
Can we
Alright.
get to the role play?
Type
Can
in
we
hand.
wait? Can we wait till we role played for at least 30 minutes before we start with the cum though? I'm fine with it. Can we?
I
at
don't
least
know.
roll-
Can we?
please.
Hey, we just did some awesome ass fucking role play. We could have some cum as a trick. God damn it!
Exactly.
I have a
Hey.
structured ejaculation. I need come now.
Call JG Cumsworth 877 come now.
877 come now.
7 come now.
I'm in hell, evidently.
You started this.
I've
I want to
made it
point
to
out
hell.
you started. Yeah.
No. In terms of people starting come, I think we need some clarity shed on the situation.
It's your come. Use it when you need it.
Can we get an NPC named Come Wentworth?
I will think about it. Can we please role play the fact that Leonardo da Vinci is a thing in the world that's making the monsters before I lose my fucking mind?
Okay, so he made the skeleton wings. So he made pterodactyls. Is there a chance that he's making what we're dealing with?
High likelihood.
So,
You saw him in the vision,
Oh,
quite
yeah,
literally
I-
making a monster, like as he was making a monster. And you
I'm-
saw.
We
I'm-
don't know that
yeah.
he's making bad monsters.
That's fair.
I would like to. I have some ideas of where to go with this information. Nothing like concrete yet. I want to check my phone for the Magic Encyclopedia. I want to see if there's any entries for this Leonardo da Vinci, some at least simulacrum that we just fucking.
You know what? Yeah.
we just fucking
You
saw.
open it and you see there's a new entry for Leonardo da Vinci, and all it says under it is human.
There's a picture of him as well, right?
Yep, and it's the picture you see in the workshop.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna screenshot that.
Mhm.
And I wanna send it to Helsings, and I wanna say, can we do some kind of facial recognition search for this guy?
Okay, yeah. Since you do have a contract with them, I'm gonna say roll manipulate someone with an extra +1.
You
Come
got it.
on, Barnaby.
Oh, I don't have my character sheet up. Hold up.
And if anyone wants to roll help out in some way, like if you want to like tell them what the text for extra like charmingness, I would say Willie, I think you're the cool guy as well, or I think Amber's the cool person.
I am the cool one. But also, I'm going to text the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, absolutely. Roll help
because
someone out. Yeah,
because we both have an agreement,
that is true.
loosely.
All right, my character sheet's taking a second.
You're good.
There we go.
It's okay. I'll roll my help out.
Oh, perfect.
Which is an 11.
Yeah. So you get an extra +1 on that.
Let's go.
So extra +2. For
So- +2.
Okay, there it is. Where is manipulate? Oh,
So
there.
if he hits a 15, we automatically smite. Oh
Yes.
wow!
You know what? This is gonna
Oh,
push
wow.
the campaign pretty a lot farther. So I'm gonna use a luck point on this.
Okay, yeah. Use that
Right.
luck point.
Wait, Okay, how is that working? How is that working? Because I'm looking in
It
the
would be a
calculations
6. It's
for
supposed to
it.
be a 6.
It's
Uh,
3
no,
plus
I
2.
I added the +1.
It's supposed to be an extra +2 because
You
with the
add-
help out. So it's a 6 still, but that's still a failure.
Okay, but
it did the same thing
it
last time
ends
with
up-
yours.
He rolled a 3 plus 2, which is a 5, including the +2 from ours, which would be a
Oh.
7.
Okay, yeah, that is glitching. That is
Yeah,
a 7. You're right.
I don't know what the issue is, but we might need to look at this before we roll more because it happened last session too.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it only
So I've
happens
got
with
a
the
-1 on
+4.
charm, if that makes a bit more sense.
Okay, so you had the -1 on charm, which got canceled out by one of the +1s, which keeps it a 5. So it if you add the extra +1, it's still a 6. So that is still a failure.
-1 because of what?
His charm is -1.
Yeah, that's just my stat. It's just -1.
Oh, F.
Yeah, so it's still
Yeah.
a 6, which is still a failure. So luck point still used. I will have to figure out what from your past is going to return to you, if
Hopefully
applicable.
Leonardo da Vinci. That's like pretty far in the past.
That's not from your past.
It's from my past.
my great ancestor, Barda Vinci da Vinci,
No,
Leonardo da Vinci's
Vinci,
brother.
Vinci.
no,
Barda Vinci da Vinci.
no, no. You send this
Yes.
text.
But maybe.
The
No.
forbidden Barnaby.
No. You send that text off, and you get a reply back pretty quickly saying on it.
Nice.
If he's human, he needs food, and that means he goes to supermarkets that have cameras. There's got to be video of him somewhere.
And what do you guys do? You guys are kind of just out in the middle of the woods. I presume some of you are still hurting. Cough, cough.
So
Someone
I
who,
just
you have like, Cass died. Oh, for a second.
I'm still here.
Oh.
It's just eating shit.
Okay. I know we have Barnaby who took a bullet right below the knee and hasn't been healed up yet.
I'm doing okay right now. I mean, like I'm like in pain, but I'm fine. I'm not dying.
Yeah. I don't think Amber took any hits.
Willie is Willie all harm healed, or is he like good?
He's I don't know if they got medic rolled. I think they did medic roll on you before.
I'm at 3 harm.
Yeah, you're at 3 harm, so you're not
I-
unstable. And yes, Amber did do a medic roll on Willie when they woke up, and so Willie is out of unstable territory.
Okay. So in that case, like let's head back to the Haven and rest up for a bit. I think that's kind of what we need to do for now. I mean, you guys can head
I
back
don't
home
mind
or
that.
wherever it is where you want to go, but
We'll get in the RV and head to your place first. Stop by.
total
mean,
like
I feel-
a 2-minute drive.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we can just live in the RV now, right? I mean, so
I mean,
they're
that's
definitely not debugging our place. That's guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
No, they said they
Yeah.
debug your
Right.
place. They agreed to it.
They did
They
say
said. They
They
did
said
say
that.
that.
they said that.
They sell these like little tiny pin things, and they detect cameras, like hidden cameras, like even behind walls. It's crazy.
I still don't trust them, so I think I'm good for now. I think I'd rather just live in the place where I know that they're bugging me instead of speculating that they're bugging me.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't escape them. You know the birds are all cameras, right?
I don't
You
want to
know,
have this conversation with
Barnaby,
you because
I
I like
I do
bird
want to have this
species too much.
conversation with you.
You guys get in the
I'll tell
RV
you all
and
about it.
argue. You get into the RV, and on the 2-minute drive back, you guys get into an argument about birds being cameras.
Great.
And then you get back into the Haven, and you're resting out. Are y'all making a plan? Are y'all still trying to go after the police station and get Downing and Smith out of immediate danger?
We still gotta go. We still gotta go after the police station, but I mean, like the police aren't going anywhere. I mean, but I guess this is gonna get worse the longer we wait. We don't know if these things reproduce or what. I leave the call to what everybody else is feeling up for because I can go.
I figure, fuck it, we might as well take it out. Heal!
If we're feeling froggy, better hop out.
And I yell heal and see if I heal myself.
I'm gonna step out to grab some lasagna, but I'll be able to hear.
I'm still waiting for my pizza. You're
Great.
good.
That's a 7. So that's 2. Yeah, I wasn't marked as having any damage, but I got out of unstable, so I'm gonna say that's
That's enough.
2
Yeah.
healed.
That is 2 healed. You should be at 0 harm now.
Great, baller.
Yeah, I guess I will roll to heal myself.
Hey, if you roll a 10 plus, you heal 3.
That would be great.
Barnaby also needs
'Cause I would
medical
really-
attention.
Yeah, I got.
Can I help that? Am I
Oh.
allowed to? It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm fucking good.
I would say yes, provided that, Amber directs you what to do. If you just went in and said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to say no because you don't have any medical expertise.
So
right, but I'm a cocky
I can just-
bastard who has magic.
Your magic that can heal you, not other people.
I don't know
if you
that.
want to
That's
just
fair.
help me by, like, making sure his leg doesn't fuck up while I do this splint real quick,
Oh, sure,
that'd be
sure,
more
sure,
helpful.
No, it's okay. I'll put my magic in them.
Okay. Let me try and fix it first, okay?
Okay. All right. Here. I'm helping.
All right, that's an extra +1. Oh, you clicked it twice.
Oops.
No, just fine. I'll give
It's
you
a 9, so
10.
a 10.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's
Yeah, so that
Have a
Oh my
heals.
tough-
god.
It heals 3 from Barnaby. Yeah, I know he hears us, so.
great. He'll
How's
heal
that
up when he gets back.
lasagna, you yank schmuck?
Fucking yank.
Fucking yank schmuck. Yeah, fried lasagna. Delicious.
So
Rolls eyes.
you guys, it is nighttime still, so but you guys want to wait for the day, so I assume you guys would actually like just kind of heal up a little bit and then probably go to sleep for the raid on the police station.
Why do we want to wait for the day?
Because y'all
Because
decided.
we want all of them to be in there.
Yeah.
But broad daylight. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's something
Yeah.
you guys got to figure
Okay.
out.
Well. Well. Amber, do you get served do you get served big titty ladies on instant grammar?
I wish my feed was as pleasant as big tittied ladies.
I feel like I must be some sort of coomer to keep getting served these big titty ladies.
I don't
It's
know
a
what to
little
fucking tell you.
absurd.
That's what I.
I think I gotta stop engaging with the cosplay community because it's just, I've been saying it for a long time, but man, it's just kind of like overly horny.
I repeat it. I wish my feed was as fucking pleasant. Nah.
I will. I'll take over your feed. I'll get you served some big titty ladies.
Oh, Amber, at this point, you
Yeah.
definitely get a text from your boss saying, this is just kind of you get a text saying, this is more formal than anything. You're fired.
I heart it. I straight up just like the message. I send back praying hands emoji, the sparkle emoji, and the magic 8-ball emoji, and nothing else.
Honestly, he hearts what you sent him.
I'll be in there next week. It's fine.
I mean, if you stop being a fugitive.
Yeah. That's a lot's gonna depend on the next 24 hours, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm not putting any eggs in any baskets.
Definitely do not count your eggs before they hatch because y'all are about to raid a police station in broad
Mhm.
daylight.
No matter what time of day, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Because either you guys get in there and there's not many people in there and then other people get called in, or they're all already there.
Yeah. So you said I healed 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, I guess we want all of them to be there, so I guess I'd agree with the daytime.
You know what? It doesn't really matter what time we hit the fucking police station. Either way, we're on the fucking news.
Sure, but we want to get all of them in there because you got the thing, right?
The gas.
You got the thing with the thing. Yeah, the gas. You got what's it called? What's it called when you can't digest milk?
Lactose intolerant.
Yeah, you got lactose intolerance. You got hellified gas.
I hate
Right? Looks around for approval, sees none. Okay.
Barnaby gives no
Alright.
approval to the gas.
What? Sorry, I did miss that part.
you got the gas, right?
Yeah, I have the gas.
So I mean, It's fine. I guess we show up tomorrow and fucking gas them.
I mean, we have no idea these things are susceptible to fucking gas. I mean, like, we hope so.
I think
They
it'll be
got
all
a
right.
human constitution.
If we don't handle this in like one fell swoop, we're fugitives.
We already are.
Yeah,
they made sure of
I,
that.
So I do have to admit to a fuck up that I made. I was thinking in the middle of the last fight, I should have gotten Ratatasker to change my weapon to silver. That would have really helped us, right?
I mean, it's like already kind of magic, isn't it? Like, I feel like magic trumps silver.
I
Yeah.
don't think magic trumps silver. I think there's like biological things to combat here. It's like what's it called? It's like Ziploc Bandits. That game from Japan?
So hold on, you're telling me that you like firmly believe like that like a magic sword that can extend into like a whip that can cut through steel like effortlessly like butter is better than some like allergic reaction?
Yeah, I think the allergic reaction might be more effective.
Fuck you. Again,
You
kind
don't.
of
All right. Well.
Fuck you.
Okay. Well. So I'll slice things, and then when that doesn't work with my weapon, you'll take the hits for me, right? Okay.
Sure, 'cause it
Great.
won't happen.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
All right, sake of
Right
brevity, Willie and Amber go into the respective beds in their RV. There is like little like curtains you can put up between you guys. There's not actual walls, but they are kind of soundproofing a little bit. But like I said, you guys also have those TVs with those built-in Bluetooth headphones that adapt to your specific TV. You can watch whatever you want.
Yeah.
Every single streaming service is paid for. Got everything. You even have movies that aren't out of theaters yet. Like they have like an app. I'm gonna come up with a name right now. I'm just gonna call it Theater Mix, and it's just a bunch of movies that are still in theaters. And you assume this is generally for people that are like not able to go to a movie theater, such as people overseas or whatever. So you guys have access to movies that are currently still in theaters and are able to watch them. So you guys probably are enjoying that as well.
That's fucking awesome.
All right.
That's just a concept I came up with. I feel like it makes kind of sense. And there are several instances of movie companies sending over or the government buying movies to be sent overseas so that way their units could watch them.
Oh man, they got Nitrous for Tutu on here.
How do you come up with these?
Oh my God, they have the Craft Mine movie in here.
Oh my god! Wow. They got
They
that
have
one
the
about that
Nightport
lady.
movie. They haven't even announced that yet.
They got that one that lady cheats on her husband, and everybody's okay with it.
All right.
That's like 5 different movies.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, what is Barnaby doing for his night with Master Splinter?
I mean, just like trying to heal up. I mean, like, you know what? We watch the movie, the animated movie with the rat and the chef.
You can just call it Ratatouille. You're allowed to.
Yeah, we watch Ratatouille.
Rat Patootie.
There you go, Ratatouille.
And I feel like Arthur gets like this like urge to cook, to like learn how to learn how to like be like learn how to cook like
Little
French
chef.
cuisine.
No, he doesn't want to learn how to cook. Arthur definitely more just like starts pulling at your hair, trying to get you like to like do things. That's more of what he starts doing.
At one point, like my arm just twitches. I'm like, I freak out.
And then you see
All right, we're done with this.
no, as you say that,
Hot stop.
your other hand just slaps you in the face. Remember,
Hot stop.
he is the Pied Piper. Remember.
If there is anybody that could Ratatouille me.
Yeah, it literally would be the Pied
There
Piper. Yeah, you tell him to stop, and then you realize that you are now making a cheese, just a 5 cheese sandwich. And then when you go to try to eat it, Arthur just comes down and steals it and
Ooh.
runs away.
5 cheese sandwich.
Yeah, grilled
We'd
5
make a
cheese.
Killian
grilled cheese
amusement
sandwich.
park.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you guys wake up the next day. I'm gonna say probably around 10 a.m. You guys are probably up somewhat late after that fight. You know, the adrenaline and everything. As you all wake up, you do still feel sore, but you are feel better. You all feel better. None
You
of
MR feel better.
you you are now belong to us.
Yes. All your base.
You all wake up feeling a lot better. No harm on any of you. Barnaby, your leg is definitely
Woo.
bandaged up a little bit. Willie's wounds are nowhere to be seen.
Great. I'm immortal.
Generally how it goes. And
Literally.
Coming from the two that literally just fucking died.
yep. And honestly, at this point, I'd say it's up to you guys to kind of come up with a plan.
Well, I think it's about time to gas them.
You heard him, boys. Gas
Right?
and
I
time.
mean, that's all there is to it, Barnaby. Yeah, we show up, we gas them, we touch them with silver, and we save the 2 guys, and that's it, right?
Miley Cyrus's wrecking ball
Yeah.
plays as Willie just cannonballs through the wall and just starts letting out the gas grenades.
I mean, it sounds pretty simple to me.
I feel like that's the plan Willie's coming up said. Like he just charges in through a wall and starts throwing the gas grenades.
So my idea was we were gonna like climb up on the roof and find the main ventilation unit and like throw a gas canister into that first to open things up.
Why?
All right, you all keep talking and decide on what plan you guys want to do. My pizza just got here.
To knock everybody else out without like major conflict beforehand, so that they don't have the opportunity to call for backup.
Wait, but major conflict. Have you considered that?
Are you saying that you want backup to be called?
I mean, I don't think I'll ever get another chance to be justified in fighting cops.
Okay, yeah, but like if this all goes to shit, you won't be justified in the eyes of the major population.
If
The
it all
minor
goes to shit,
population
who
that
cares?
thinks that it is justified will be us, the 3 of us.
If it all goes to shit, who cares? I mean, it's win-win. So either I win by getting to fight cops and then save the day, or I lose by getting to fight cops and then everybody hates me, and then I potentially fight more cops.
Aren't
Yeah,
you
you're
always
really
like
not
telling
gonna-
me off for getting in trouble with the law for like stealing and shit? And you're like coming in here gung ho, like, hey, let's kill cops.
Okay, so I have a real issue with government, and now these cops have become more like the federal government than anything, in that they want to control my life and stop, me from enjoying my day to day. So, yeah, I'm happy to fight them. Fuck them.
I'm seeing a lot of moral ambiguity here.
I want to have a good standing reputation in my community. Now, if I fight these cops and they turn out to be bad guys, then I have a good reputation in my community. And if nobody finds out, then it even better. And I can do a press tour, and people don't care anymore. But if I fight these cops and they decide that they're not going to succumb to my manly brawn, then
I
so
looked at
be it, I
Amber.
guess.
I look at Amber and I say, has he always been a hypocrite?
In different
terms
ways,
of-
yes.
In terms of hypocrite, I would love for you to explain how you breaking the law around cops that are not possessed by skinwalkers is the same as me trying to fight cops that are possessed as skinwalkers.
Are you gonna test every
Explain
single
that to
fucking
me.
one of them before you slice their heads off?
Explain
Because
that to me.
I don't think you were. I really
I'm
don't
not
think
gonna
you were.
slice. I'm not gonna slice heads off. But
Oh,
that's what the gas is
really?
for.
You're
That's what
telling
the
me that
gas
you
is
were.
for.
You were just telling me about how you get to kill cops. You telling me you weren't gonna go in there
No,
slicing
I
heads
didn't.
off left and right?
I did not say kill. I said fight.
It is an important distinction.
It is an important distinction. It's the Batman distinction.
All right, we will continue this conversation after we siege the police station.
Oh, sorry, man-bat distinction. Man, I could go for some pizza right about now. How about you guys?
I think God is bringing us one.
God is bringing us pizza. I did explicitly earlier ask God for pizza, and he was like, "You know what? I might get you pizza." And then pizza didn't show up.
Imagine like praying to God for pizza, and he just shows up. It's like, yeah, dude, you want to play some Burnout Revenge for the PS2?
Oh, yeah.
You want to drink soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2?
Exactly. Fucking hell yeah, I love that show.
I do pray for a season 3 to be essentially the same as a season 1 and 2. But those shows, unfortunately, have a tendency to change over time.
I have very high hopes for this one, considering the people that are behind it.
I do love me some Zach Hadel. Motherfucking
Absolutely.
Zach Hadel. Motherfucking Psychic Pebbles? Absolutely. All day long. I don't think Oni's a part of it. It's Psychic Pebbles and who's the other one?
I know who
There's
you're
a
talking about. I don't remember his name.
I don't know his name.
well, I'm looking it up.
You were the name knower.
Creators. Michael Cusack of
God has returned.
Welcome back, God. Thank you for the pizza that you have blessed upon us this day.
Yes, sir. My pretzel crust stuffed
Bring us-
pizza.
Bring us this day our
Oh.
daily pizza. Bring us this day our daily stuffed crust.
Hell yeah! It's my first time eating like things other than ramen or sandwiches or like mini hot dogs. Like,
My lord, bring us this day our daily crazy bread.
all right. So, what is the plan that has been agreed upon?
We're gonna fucking go over there and I guess
So I am.
Barnaby's
I
gonna
am.
climb up on the roof.
So I'm planning gas the ventilation systems and like block off the entrances. Willie is throw grenades and fight some bitches. We haven't really heard
I
Amber's
think-
stance on it.
I personally think that the fucking gas in the vents is the best idea, but I will deny my brother no form of violence. He is a good
Alright.
boy, and he can have a little bit of violence if he wants.
Okay,
I
so
can have a little bit of violence.
Your brother did just
you've
die.
kind of gone the you've kind of gone the neutral approach here. So
I
I'm
like
gonna
your
say that-
idea, but I do think that some of them will not go fully night-night, and he may just end up having to fight him anyway. So I say, you and I take a thing of gas to either side of the building, find the ventilation systems, or you can case the joint, find the ventilation systems. We can put ourselves at either point, and we can send him in the front and put him in a little gas mask, and that could be that.
if we put him in a gas mask, they're definitely gonna know what's up. That is my only issue with that plan. Willie, do you feel like you could take some sleeping gas?
I'll probably be all right.
That would be an act under pressure roll, I would say. Yeah, I'd definitely let you attempt it.
Oh fuck yeah! All right.
Actually, no,
probably
it wouldn't be
alright.
act under pressure. I think it would be a weird roll with your weird, like, chosen powers, kind of like trying to counteract it.
Sure.
Try and fight
So-
it off.
Yeah, so I
Let's
definitely
let's
let it
go with this. Willie, you're on distraction and violence duty, I guess. Your job is to go in, cause a ruckus, get everybody into one location if possible, try to basically take you down. I will go up onto the roof, case the joint beforehand, and find the main ventilation unit. So before gassing it with one of the canisters, the other two that Willie will have. And then Amber, you're on door duty, I guess. You feel like zip tying some doors shut?
Fine by me.
I saw.
Right,
we'll give you a rifle, and you're on any stragglers.
So
Got it.
am I gonna wear the canisters or?
How many canisters did you buy?
3.
And if you wanted to buy more, you'd have to wait even longer for 'em.
Yeah. So the way you said it to me is that one of these canisters, if we hooked it up to the ventilation system, it would be enough for the whole building.
Mhm.
So this is some like potent shit. And are these like large canisters, or are they like?
I'd say they're
grenade?
I'd say they're probably like this long and like this big around.
Okay, so like
Are they-
okay, yeah, I
Are
get
they
it.
flammable?
You want to find out?
I hope not. I fucking
I do.
hope not.
I do. I want to strap one to my back, put roller skates on,
Oh,
open it up, light it, and fucking rocket boost. That's exactly what I want to do.
This-
Yeah.
This gas is not
Can we just get you a
flammable. It
propane
is.
tank?
This gas is meant to be non-lethal.
We'll just get you a
No.
propane tank, dog.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And then I just blow up the entire police station. Awesome.
You know what? Propane tanks aren't the worst idea
Yeah, fuck it.
as like a weapon.
We just explode the police station. Why not?
Yeah,
Anyway,
blow the fucking shit up.
Yeah, so how heavy are these things? Can I realistically walk
Yeah.
with two?
Yeah, they're not that. They're decently large, but they're not like super heavy.
I feel like you do
Great.
it no problem, but I would probably have a pretty rough time with
Oh
it.
yeah, oh yeah.
Especially with
Great.
two.
So we can strap them to my back, kind of like rocket boosters, but unfortunately I can't light them. So it's just gonna it's just rough, I guess. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Let's get it done.
All right. So the plan
How
I'm
about-
saying here is, and the sequence of events is, Willie is getting, or Amber is going to be helping Willie get strapped up with these gas canisters so they don't like fall off and shit like that, while Barnaby goes out and cases the police station in broad daylight.
Yeah, pretty much.
yep.
I'll get an idea for how many doors there are, where a ladder to the roof is, if the ventilation unit is on top. I'm assuming it is.
Okay. I'm not going to go with whatever police station have in real life. I have an idea of what it is in my head. So what you are gonna do, I guess, is, I mean, read a bad situation, right?
Yeah. All right. That's a 10.
So you
That's a success, brother.
Yeah, you get the whole 3, brother.
That's pretty good.
So I don't know if any of these questions really apply to like what I've got. I mean, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? Like, is there like a door somewhere that maybe like it would be like kind of hidden that I wouldn't have noticed normally?
Yeah, there's a building that's kind of like tucked in, like in kind of like a crook. Like there's a door that's kind of hidden in like a crook of 2 corners of the building that almost just looks like a panel on like on a wall or something, but you notice it and it's actually a door.
Okay. So I feel like that gives me an idea of where all the doors are.
Mm-hmm. There are 4
What is
entrances, including the door you found.
all right? Cool. So now my next question is, what is my best way in? Referring to specifically to the location of the ventilation unit.
So fortunately for you, the ventilation unit is not on the roof because there is no ladder to get up to the roof on the outside for security purposes, of course.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it is in the alleyway, surrounded by a chain link fence with barbed wire topped on it. So that is your kind of your obstacle there.
So my question is, I got another question. Is this like a multi-level building? Like what level of police station are we dealing with here?
This is a 1-story building.
Okay. All right. That makes things a lot easier. All right. Gosh, I don't really have a third question.
What's your best way out?
I mean, yeah. What is my best way out? Is there any are there like sewer grates in nearby that we could use to escape if things go south?
Yes, absolutely. I would say about not in the alleyway. It is out in the middle of the road, so there might be traffic or something. You might run out in front of a car, but there is a manhole
cover?
Yeah, there's a manhole cover, like kind of like where cars are driving. You do keep an eye.
You'd be a manhole.
Shut up. Moving on. Amber and Willie. What does it look like with Willie getting strapped up with these big canisters?
So I'm thinking the both of them, I will be shirtless. They'll be attached to my body.
Okay.
I think the both of them get strapped upside down, meaning the actual nozzles at the bottom where the like air or gas will come out. I'll put a shirt on over it, and I'll put my jacket on over that, and I'll throw on a hood. So it's relatively concealed. But it'll be strapped to my body with straight up just a ratchet strap.
Okay. Pretty tight.
Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight.
Get it tight. Yeah, no, it would be pretty tight on you. Ratchet straps get pretty tight.
They do. Amber, any takes?
Fucking, I'm very afraid of you doing this. I really wish you would take a gas mask, but I don't really give a shit if it gives us away immediately. Plan is to fucking get this shit going and then send you in once it's starting to take effect, not as I'm just real scared of you fucking going down immediately and us not being able to get to you.
I mean, we've proven that I'm immortal, so it's fine.
It's not about the immortality thing, it's more about the like constant comatose brain damage thing.
I wouldn't be comatose. Cygnus wouldn't let that happen. It's cool.
I just want to get this shit over with. I'm fucking sick of not knowing who's who.
You're damn
So-
full of size today. You fucking. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just fucking ready to be done with this, I think.
Well, I mean, let's go fight some cops. Nothing better, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Guess I'm afraid. I don't know. It feels like pussy behavior.
I mean, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Just with all the other shit that we've gone up against, I'm afraid of some stupid fucking cops. Just because there's what, like fucking 20 of them? It's more of I don't want them to shapeshift in front of me into somebody else. Because I fucking hated that shit.
You don't have to see it. I mean, you don't have to go in there. I'll handle it.
But I don't want you to go in alone either. That fucking sucks too.
Well, then yell at Barnaby about it. I don't know.
This whole fucking thing sucks. I don't have a better plan, so I'm just going along with this fucking plan.
right,
I got
well-
a question for Amber. I want to know what kind of guns you're comfortable with using.
What do you got in mind?
Well, I want to give you my revolver. I just want to know if you can handle it. I know you're pretty good with a rifle, but this thing's got a fucking punch.
Alright. I just want to see now.
All right, yeah, take it.
He hands you a
Strapped.
pretty large, like, revolver.
Fuck, this thing's as big as my goddamn
I'm
forearm.
gonna say you have a 44.
Damn!
It's a 22. It's a 22 revolver, but I feel like it grew. Like it grew whenever it got enchanted.
Oh, it's a 22 revolver. Yeah, so now it looks like a 44. I
You
didn't
have a
realize
fucking Magnum in your hands.
I didn't realize you meant your main gun. Okay, so yeah, he is handing you his magic gun.
Do you want my fucking magic bat? It can make itself into a sword.
No. So I mean, in the position that like we're both going to be kind of on. Actually,
We're kind of on
this doesn't make a whole lot. I was thinking about this in terms of us like having. Of like me being on the roof, like not being able to catch anyone. But if I'm on the ground, then yeah, I will be able to help you with like any stragglers. So I'll probably
Yeah.
need my revolver.
Just keep your
but
gun.
yeah, you'll get the hunting rifle for sure. Well, maybe we want to get some. No, I guess we don't need silver bullets. Like regular bullets will do the trick.
Y'all are a couple of fucking worry warts. Can we get this show on the road?
No, it's just me. I'm a fucking dumbass.
I mean, let's get it done. I'm about ready to be done with shapeshifters.
I know you're itching to fucking punch some bitches, but I would like to talk it out just a smidgen it bit more.
So
I'm gonna wait in the
you got
RV.
any, like, you guys got any questions? So I mean, there's 4 doors, and like I kind of draw them out, like the locations of each of them. We're gonna want to tie them up beforehand, at least most of them, except for the front one, and then we're gonna block that one off last.
Okay. We should do the back first, so that is because that's going to be their immediate. Oh, somebody's coming in through the front. Go through the back. Then each of us will hit one side door and then meet back around front.
So like, do I come in and like Willie's like strapped shirtless with these fucking tanks hanging on his back?
Yeah, before he starts putting the jackets on, yeah, you see him shirtless with them strapped to his back as he's putting the jackets over him.
Okay, all right. Does he just like look like a hunchback now?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely hunchback to shit.
Okay.
If Sun's talking, we're not
I guess
hearing
we're
you.
fucking doing this.
Nope.
Here we go, fucking Hunchback of the Middle Earth.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get more appropriate music.
Guy who sleeps with fucking Pied Piper loves throwing out those funny quips. He's been spooning with an eldritch being for fucking however many years now, but he wants to talk about the way I look. Interesting.
You all set out. Okay, so how do you guys set out? I assume you're not taking the RV or the food truck. Unless you guys are just planning on assault.
No, I want to take the RV, but not like I want to leave it like 0.4 miles away. I feel like
Okay.
that's about as long as Amber can sprint comfortably.
Okay.
Like she's gauging like where to park the car based on where she thinks we can all feasibly run to if we hit the oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck.
You take up 2 parallel parking spots about half a mile down the road.
Works for me.
Maybe 2.5, depending on how small the parallel parking spots are. Barnaby, how are you getting there? Are you going to go in the RV as well?
I mean, I feel like I would just take my motorcycle and get within like a mile or so and like walk the rest of the way.
Okay. And Willie?
One thing I want to say before we move on is before we leave, I'm giving both Willie and Amber a frag grenade.
Okay.
Nice.
Grenade.
Love grenade for me. I make good use of them.
Also, Cass, I sent you a message.
That
I
puts
don't
me
know
down
if
to
you
2.
saw that.
What's that?
I was talking to Cass. Cass, I sent you a DM. Check that out. Do not say it out loud, obviously.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid even more now.
Yep. Okay.
Great. Great.
There. Okay. So they have frag grenades. Willie, what are you doing? Are you just gonna Olympic sprint your way there, or are you riding in the RV or on the motorcycle? Okay.
Hold on. I just knocked over a beer because I found out some terrible information. Give me just a second. I've got to figure out my sitch. But yes, I'll sprint there.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Oh wow. Oh
what?
wow.
Everything good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, we're going to start with Amber and Barnaby. You guys are probably meeting up first since Willie is going to be just full on sprinting there from the Haven. How far away from the police station do you two meet?
Say like a mile.
A mile? Okay. And you guys are just wearing your normal casual clothes, not trying to draw any attention to yourself, I assume.
Yeah. I probably have like on like normal civilian clothes, like straight up just like a basic black t-shirt and jeans to not look as suspicious as humanly possible.
Oh,
But like,
I feel like Amber hates the jeans.
yeah, it's like she's wearing leggings under them so that she fully doesn't have to touch the denim.
Absolutely. Barnaby, are you still wearing your pinstripe suit that you are known for, or are you wearing something else?
No, we've got a change in of dress today. Before this, I stopped at the Door Mart
Actually,
And,
you stopped at what? You can't do anything. You're a fugitive.
Oh well, what? Do you, all right. You know what? Can I have somebody stop at a store for me?
You could ask Scotty. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, perfect. I'll ask Scotty to stop at the nearest supermarket for me. Pick me up like just like the cheapest hoodie, like popular with like blue collar workers, like a pair of blue jeans, some like high top boots, and some and a like a camo hat.
He definitely gets you instead like a TMNT shirt with Master Splinter being like the main focus, kind of deal. Get you a nice pair of like blue collar work jeans. Actually no, he's gonna get you like the blue collar work kind of like khaki colored that are like cargo pants that are like pretty thick. He gets you those.
Okay, sweet.
And then he gets you the
this,
boots.
like,
He gets you the boots too, so you look like a kind of like a blue collar worker.
I'm thinking like a Carhartt like hoodie.
A Carhartt hoodie. Oh, that's expensive. You want to drop $100 on a Carhartt?
I got the money for it. Like
That's true. Yeah.
I'll spend the money.
Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely. You get a Carhartt over the TMNT shirt. You got the cargo pants that just like you would see like a mechanic wear, like it has like that are pretty thick in material, and then you have the you have steel toe boots as well.
This is also very important. Last thing,
Mhm.
clipboard.
A clipboard. Okay, and then
I need a clipboard.
and you have a camo hat. You said? Would you you said a camo hat, or would you have like a Punisher hat?
Maybe, what if both? Like it's like a camo
Yeah,
Punisher hat.
Absolutely. You have the camo Punisher hat. Yeah, absolutely. And Amber, that is what you're walking next to.
I definitely like tucked all of my hair into a baseball cap, so it's just like a slightly poofy baseball cap.
Okay. Gotcha. And
So I'm taking like literally the first piece of paper I find attaching to this clipboard. Like it's probably like the RV instruction manual.
oh, absolutely. You just do that. Yeah. Okay. I fuck with it. Son, how we doing?
Actively
Are you
cleaning
muted?
up my station. Yes,
Oh.
I was muted. Give me just like 30 seconds more.
All right, we can sit here and wait for 30 seconds. I think we've gone over everything we can go for, unless you two, Amber and Barnaby, want to roleplay as you guys are kind of walking into position.
I'm just mentally going over like where things are as we walk up.
Okay, yeah, you pass by a little Chinese place. You pass by a Subway. You pass by the public library. You pass by a few other restaurants here or there. Some other like business buildings, like lawyers' offices, accounting firms, stuff like that.
How many people are out and about?
Quite a few. I don't know for continuity wise what day it is. If I'm gonna say it's probably like a Thursday or a Friday, so people are a little bit more out and about.
Does it seem like anybody has recognized us immediately?
No, not immediately.
Cool.
Because I
Yeah, I'm
assume
just
Barnaby
gonna-
has the hat kind of like covering his eyes a little bit, and you also have the hat kind of like over your eyes as much as you can.
Yeah. I'm definitely like wearing like men's clothes. I'm probably just wearing Willie's like old uniform basically,
Mm,
which is just baggy ass t-shirt, big ass jeans, hoodie, fucking hat.
absolutely. Absolutely going a little bit of a Aiden from Watch Dogs look with the hat and the hoodie.
Yes.
Loving it, loving it.
All right,
Yeah.
we're good.
We're good.
We're,
All right.
we're handled.
So you are just straight sprinting to the police station.
Yeah, I'm booking it.
Amber and Barnaby, as you're sitting there waiting for Willie, you just kind of see him sprint by at the speed of a kind of slower moving car.
Fuck, I start jogging, like, still nonchalantly, but I'm definitely like, you fucking... You couldn't have actually waited for us to get there and to get into position, but fine, I get it. You gotta be the fast boy.
Yeah. I definitely feel like Willie's like just hyped for this, and he just kind of like zooms. Barnaby, you see him literally like run by at the speed of like a slow car.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's like faster than my motorcycle.
Yeah, you're going like 15, like 20 miles an hour, and he passes you.
Okay.
And as
Let's
you
go.
approach the building doesn't have like any fencing around or anything. It's not like it's a jail or anything. This is just the police station. There is a decently sized parking lot that takes up a good chunk of the block itself. This building itself is decently large while it's only one story. It's about 2,000 square feet. So it's still decently large, enough to hold like people that need maybe bunk overnight, bathrooms, showers, storage, offices, interrogation rooms, holding cells, stuff like that. There are 4 main entrances that you can see, other than, like jumping off the roof, which is fairly feasible. I guess that's your 5th exit, the roof. You have the main entrance, which is a set of automatic doors. You have a back entrance and the side entrance, which are pull open doors, which could actually be zip tied or chained together. And then you have that one kind of wall panel looking kind of secret ass door that's in the kind of crook of the building that you know about, Barnaby.
Okay.
The building itself isn't like just a square shape. It's like, what's the best way to put it? Like kind of like a college dorm, except without the height, like the way they're shaped sometimes. Like you'll have a square with like little bits and pieces like coming off of some of the sides or whatever. So it's like a square with other polygons kind of coming off of it. Is the best way to describe it.
You know what? Yeah, I can imagine that really well. My elementary school looked just like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is the kind of entrances you are dealing with. As for the cops around, you can see that there are a lot of cops out and about, whether they be out and about like on patrol or in the parking lot. There's about 20 cars in the parking lot of police officers that you can see. You don't know who's out and about and might come get called back after this, pops off. You can't really tell how many are inside total, because there are also civilian looking vehicles that you don't know who they belong to. The main entrance is literally like, probably like, there's like a little path that comes off the sidewalk, and it goes up to a small set of stairs about 30 feet away, leading up to the electronic doors. You can easily get to the sides of a building, one side on an alleyway, the other is facing an open road. And then behind the building, it's not necessarily an open road, but it's like a small little like street for police cars to like drive in and out of. And it does say police only road.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, like, first things first, I'm probably gonna help Amber like get the doors chain bolted.
All right, so
especially like I'll take the ones that are like closest to the air conditioner, because that's where I need to move to next.
all right, so one of you guys is gonna act under pressure. The other one is gonna help someone out, since you're both kind of working on that together. The act under pressure is gonna be both for sneaking and getting this done. Whoever's doing it.
What's act under pressure? Is that cool?
Yes.
That might be Amber's gig. I don't know what your cool is.
I'm a 1.
Okay, then that
Hot 1.
you know what? It's your job. I'm gonna assist you with it.
Okay.
All right, help someone out is also cool, so keep that in mind.
Alrighty. So yeah, I'll roll the help.
I'm gonna say because if you read a bad situation
Oh.
from her, that gives it. Even if you do succeed, that only bring it to a 6.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's hey, both of you guys mark experience. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Willie, you're kind of. I'm gonna say.
But hey, that's a level up, baby.
Okay, go ahead and pick out your move
Fucking
while I describe where Willie is at.
finally.
Willie, I'm gonna say you're kind of on the top of a maybe like 2-story building across the street, kind of like just crouched like behind a ledge, kind of looking over, waiting, like keeping an eye out on Amber and Barnaby. It's kind of like what your goalpost is. So that way you can quite literally just jump and wrecking ball into the police station. It's kind of what.
Excellent.
Absolutely. And I will wait until she chooses the level up before we move on.
I have no idea what I want to do.
You could increase your cools. That way you have better act under pressure rolls and help someone else. And your cool is also your medic roll,
you
right?
know what? I think it is.
Yeah, so increasing that to +2 might be a good thing to do there.
Yeah. Fuck it, we'll do that.
Little
Fuck it.
DMing advice. Make yourself more
Yeah.
effective.
Yeah, it was either going to be that or +1 to tough, so I'm not as freaking squishy. But
I definitely think
Eh.
healing people and helping out your brother is kind of the main thing that you do.
yeah.
I definitely think what you should take in the future, there's an initiate thing that when you go to help someone out during combat, it adds an extra, like, adds an +1 automatically, and it can get an extra +2
Mm,
during combat sequences.
great.
I think. I might be a little wrong on it, but I know it gives, like, it gives extra benefits to helping someone out during combat. So what happens is you are trying to zip tie the door together, and you see, like, Barnaby, with your sharp eyes, you see through the glass of the door a police officer looking at you kind of weirdly, and then you see them, like, put their hand to their gun, like, wait a minute. And then you see him, like, lift up his walkie-talkie and say something into it, and then you start to hear the sounds of a lot of footsteps inside the building.
All right. I'm
Okay.
gonna do something.
I'm.
So,
Let Barnaby do
Sorry.
it first.
You
yeah.
go. You
Yeah.
go. You go.
I pull out my I hold up my clipboard. I'm just like I'm pointing to the clipboard.
I'm gonna say because of the failure of the situation, yeah, just go roll manipulate someone. You already have a -1. So yeah, let's see how well this works.
There's no fucking way, dude. No fucking way.
It's a
7.
7, so you have to do something right now to show that you really mean it. They
I back up from the door and I just start gesturing to the handle and then the clipboard and then the handle and then the clipboard and I do a big flourish and I go,
I definitely don't think that helps. I definitely think that's pretty unprofessional. So I don't think I would let you roll help
I'm
someone
not.
out.
I look like Jesse Pinkman.
That's fair.
Who the fuck is expecting professionalism from a dude who looks like that?
That is fair. They are going to shout ID.
All right, yeah, you can have my, I guess you could have my ID. Hey, I was contracted to treat the asphalt out here. There's been some heavy plant growth coming up between in cracks in the concrete out here. I'm just I gotta seal it up because the chemicals are pretty toxic. Like nobody should be coming through this door for a bit.
They just look at you and they're gonna say, I haven't hired anyone to come do anything with our parking lot.
How
And-
far
and then-
away am I? How far away
It
am I
wasn't-
at this point?
It's
you're-
not like this isn't a you thing. It's like, sorry.
Willie, you are so on the roof. You're probably about 50 feet away. Like just horizontal wise, a little bit farther if you count the hypotenuse.
Great. I'm going to yell out, Leroy!
Yeah. And as that happened, the cop just like kind of looks up, and I'm gonna say roll plus weird to see how your armor helps you just like catapult yourself through just the wall of the police station. And Amber and Barnaby, you both hear that as you just see Willie using his Naginata just catapults off and like puts it against the side of the building and just launches himself like almost like a torpedo cannonball into like the side of the police building.
Is he busting a hole in the wall?
A 9. Okay, I'm gonna say you're gonna take 1 harm. Ignore all your stuff for that mid success, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
And you guys hear an impact and a crashing noise and a lot of yelling and screaming as you hear Willie probably yelling out, "Yeah, fucking ha!"
Gas! And then I'm gonna run for the fucking air conditioner.
Amber, what are you doing as the cop tries to come out?
I'm gonna try and
open the
door. Can I just wedge my bat in between the door, like handle and the like jam of the thing, and just be like, "That's magic. That'll probably hold." And I just will sprint to the other door to try and bolt that one in the time of confusion. I'm just gonna pray that my magic weapon holds up to some stupid cops long enough for me to bolt the other door and get back around.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll an act under pressure for you trying to bolt the other door real quick, and then we'll get back to Barnaby with the air conditioning. I don't think that's going to require a roll. I think you just do that, Barnaby, so we'll get to that in a second.
It's a motherfucking 12!
Oh, fucking 12. Yeah, this time you were absolutely able to get the zip ties out very quick and just zip tie the doors shut as police officers are trying to come out, and you see them all begin to pull their guns out and begin to point at you through the glass.
I'm just gonna start sprinting to the third and final door before the front and just be like, "Oh, fuck, if I run fast enough, maybe I won't fucking die!"
All right, Barnaby, you were going over to the air conditioning and you were just taking a canister, opening it, and just like sitting there over the air conditioning, like just like, hurry up, 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 and for the air, like, so the AC that like sucks it all in. And you're just sitting there for probably like 5 minutes, like, oh shit, as you begin to hear footsteps begin to come around the corner, as you hear the sound of sirens begin to come closer to the police station. And that's what you're doing, Barnaby. Willie, you're inside the police station. You are now, there is some rubble around, and there you see some officers that are starting to get up and begin to point guns at you. What do you do?
Great. I'm gonna reach back behind myself, unscrew the canisters. I'm assuming that they're like one wrist turn away from being open, so that that I can actually start like spraying gas.
Yep.
And from that point, it'll be whip out Naginata. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
As the gas begins to start pouring out from around you, you see a lot of the people in your immediate vicinity just start like already starting to get sluggish and like start to slump over, while the people that are farther away, like through doorways, begin to start firing at you. The pistols, the normal pistols don't really doing anything to you. It quite literally feels like you're getting hit by paintballs, which still kind of stings quite a bit, but you're not taking any actual damage.
Great. So I will move towards every cop that is currently standing. I guess the closest cop to me.
The room that you're in is let me describe it for you. It appears to be kind of like a conference room kind of thing. So you kind of landed in and like landed on top of the table, and it didn't break. And you just see like these officers are kind of sitting around. Some of them are drinking coffee, eating donuts, eating breakfast sandwiches, whatever. And they appear to be having a meeting. And you kind of just broke through, landed on one. And you definitely, I'm gonna say, like you land on one and like you look down, you can see one of them just has either a broken back or neck, like from you landing on them with the rubble.
Awesome.
And you know it's
Great.
not a real person because you see as the body dissolves away and a crystal begins to float upwards.
Lovely. Okay, well, I'm going to extend my left arm out, open hand, and try to slap cops as I run past them with my silver rings on, to see who reacts.
Actually, can I make this look a little bit better? You have been training with Kage in martial arts a little bit, so I'm gonna say you completely just shrink down your naginata and like put it on like a little sheath thing that Kage before you got taken probably made for you to like hold there, and you just start going Muay Thai on the motherfuckers. You just start like jumping through, elbowing, kneeing people in the face, just like and straight up just quick jabs and uppercuts as you just like. And I'm gonna let you roll, kick some ass to see how well you do. But that is essentially what you're doing. You have been taught martial arts in the past like month or so, like. And being the chosen, you've adapted pretty quickly to, especially with his torturous training sessions, quite literally beating it into you.
Sure.
Just to give you a little bit more flavor that you have been training, so you do have a little bit more than just running by slapping people. 11 is really fucking good, absolutely. So yeah, you immediately, like, you're just sitting on the table and someone begins to like come at you with a baton. You just immediately, you just jump forward and knee them in the face, using their shoulder as like a platform to leap off of, and just kind of like Superman punch the person behind them, rolling to the ground and like coming up and uppercutting the person that's right in front of you. Just 3 out in quick succession as you begin just running through, and just like all the ones that are like using pistols and stuff that you can get close to without getting damaged, you were just going through and just like giving them a quick uppercut. Like they were trying to swarm you, and you were just like, you see and Amber, I'm gonna say as you're passing by this side door, you actually see a peek into Willie, like moving in ways you haven't seen him move before. Usually you just see him using his naginata, but you see him move like an MMA fighter. He is elbowing people in the face, like jumping up and just kneeing people in the chins and then flipping over them and kicking at another person in the face. Just moving in ways you have not seen him move before.
I stop sprinting like full like and look again, rub my eyes, and then just keep sprinting.
Absolutely. Just like, what the fuck? Barnaby, eventually we're going to get to you. You are now being approached by, I'm going to say, 2 police officers who have their pistols out and pointed towards you as the last of this gas canister is being emptied.
Okay. So the last of the gas canisters, like, so the gas canisters stopped, like, flowing now.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I just put my hands up.
Yeah, you put your hands up.
Yeah.
You used a luck point earlier.
I'm in this, like,
so you
I'm
used
in
a
this,
luck
chain
point earlier.
fence alley, right?
Yeah, you are. So you used a luck point earlier, and I feel like I'm gonna bring up someone from your past, not from very distant past, but there's someone you know, and you have somewhat of rapport with. As they are approaching you, and you see, thank you so much for the follow, Tac X Potato, love you. You hear the sound of wings flapping.
Oh, true.
And
oh my god, okay.
and
that was quick, like I just saw him.
yeah, and you see as they both look up and begin shooting into the air, as you see one of them just get lifted up by the Mothman and just drop to his death as the body dissolves in a crystal, and you see the other one distracted looking at Mothman flying in the air. What do you do?
I shoot him.
With what gun? Like, what gun do you have on you? Because you don't have your gun.
Yeah, well, I didn't end up giving Amber my revolver, so I've still got my magic gun.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll to
So,
kick some ass with an extra +1 because you getting a little bit of distraction from Mothman.
All right, I'm aiming for the leg. I'm not going like non-lethal as possible.
Because you don't know if this one is a changeling yet.
Right.
Okay.
You said +1.
Mhm.
All right, we're kicking at 11.
11.
Fucking
Let's
go.
go.
Pardon the pun, but this shit is gas.
All right, give me your extra effect.
So I want to I want to put them where I want them. So I want to like basically like drop him to the ground, give me a chance to run away.
Okay, so they kind of turn around and are looking up, like kind of like what the fuck, and you just shoot them in the back of the knee, and they immediately just lurch forward, and you see as the gun kind of clatters from their hands for a brief moment, giving you a chance to turn around and run out of the alley.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, you easily get out of there. We're gonna go back to Amber. Go ahead and roll me your last act under pressure to tie back that last door.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay, so what's gonna happen here is you do get it tied together, but as you go to turn to leave, you hear a gunshot ring out as it hits you in the leg, and you're gonna take 2 minus 1 because you have armor harm.
Great. So just 1?
Yeah.
Pog.
But it does hurt like a bitch. You just got shot.
Oh, yeah. I bite into my arm to not scream and bring more people, but I just try and keep running as fast as I can with a now injured leg to get around to either the front door or the hole in the wall that my brother made, whichever one I could get to.
You could probably get through the hole in the wall faster because it's also in the front of the building.
Cool.
So you probably
Great.
go to climb through that. We're gonna go back to Willie. Willie, you've probably knocked out probably about 10 to 12 of these cops by now, just like in quick succession, like the very easily, like the grunt ones that either have batons or like the basic pistols. But you see as you're running through, you see Sheriff Smith come out and say, hold on, he is what the actual fuck are you doing there, William?
Are you a changeling?
What the fuck
Or,
does that mean?
I guess. Here, let me touch you with silver.
Yeah, you just go up. He's just confused, and you just go up and just like touch him in the face with your like. You just like go and like slap him across the face, not hard. And there's no reaction to him being touched by silver.
Hey, watch this real quick. And I'm gonna go punch the nearest changeling that I know is a changeling as hard as I can.
Okay, absolutely. I'm not even gonna have you roll kick some ass. They're like commoner, like ass person. You straight up just go punch, and you hear the cracking of the jaw as they literally just go flying up into the roof, and their body like just gets stuck in like the concrete, like not stuck, gets splattered against the concrete like roof, and just falls back to the ground as the body dissolves and that light crystal kind of floats up from it. Which I assume you just reach out your hand and crush it. And he just looks at you and goes, "What the fuck?" All right. Do you know, okay, is that going to happen to me? Hello? Son? Can y'all hear me?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, I guess Discord died for a second there. I heard a body stuck in ceiling, and that was it.
The body didn't actually get stuck. It's just like it's like a concrete like ceiling, so it just splats against the top and falls to the ground. And the body dissolves as the light crystal floats up from it, which I assume you just reach out and grab. Smith at this point is covering his nose as he sees the gas emanating from you, like with a piece of cloth. And he just goes, "Is that gonna happen to me?"
No, you're probably good. How's your partner?
You see as Downing follows him out. It's like, "Oh, well, hey there. Hey there, William. Why are you attacking the police station? And why is I just saw you kill a man that turned into I'm not even gonna what the fuck?" Yeah, and you just see him start going on like kind of like what the fuck. He begins freaking out. You see as Smith actually walks over and breaks glass in case of emergency thing, and he pulls out a crate and pulls out a gas mask for him and Downing. I need you now to roll your plus weird roll to see if you are affected by the contents of the gas.
It's just the gas.
The shit is gas.
This shit is gas.
Those will be my final words if I pass out.
That'll
Okay,
be my final words podcast.
Well, with the 7. With
You-
the 7.
you don't pass out, but you are going to be a little sluggish. Anything involving moving quickly, I'm going to give you a -1 forward on until the gas is no longer affecting you, which I will let you roll another weird roll on when we come back around to you. Well, not
Great.
next time, not when we immediately come back around to you, but like as the narrative continues. We're going to go back to Amber. You are walking, you crawl, like you kind of have to like vault over a little bit because you kind of broke the upper part of the wall, and you kind of climb over and get yourself in. You do see the unconscious bodies of a lot of cops on the ground. Some of them with their jaws broken. Some of them, like you could tell, their arms have been just ripped out of their sockets. Like Willie went at it.
I'm just walking by each one and using my silver long hand ring that I made last
Mhm.
time, and I'm just brushing the face or the closest body part of each one. I'm like, who's clean?
The ones that are changelings all begin, their skin starts to smoke as you touch them with the silver.
Once I find changelings, I'm just gonna start swinging.
You can also just take their guns and shoot them in the head.
Yeah, I mean, that too.
Yeah, that'd be honestly be easier and less, like it'd be quicker, more efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just start picking up guns and using
I
them.
find somebody who has a silencer.
You don't find any of that here. That'd be more of like a detective. You'd have to find like
Boo.
a detective office. These are just base. I don't know what the base police gun is. But you pick up just a simple handgun and just start, like you test, smoke, shoot, test, smoke, shoot, test, no smoke. Okay, pull into a safety corner. Test, smoke, shoot, test,
Yeah.
smoke, shoot. And I'm gonna say that's kind of what you're doing, kind of like following behind Willie as he's knocking these people out. But since there is gas in this building, I'm gonna have you roll act under pressure because you are. It's not a matter of whether or not this is gonna affect you. It's a matter of how fast this gas is gonna affect you.
Win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom. It's a 9.
Okay. You didn't change your thing to +2. It's actually a 10.
Oh,
Yeah. So you
I thought
actually
it just automatically did it.
no. You have to change it yourself.
Got it.
So you actually have a 10. So as of right now, it is you're feeling it a little bit like your brain's getting a little foggy, but you're fighting through it pretty well at the moment.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Okay.
A bed
But yeah,
does sound
I
really
just
good at the
keep-
moment though.
Yeah.
All right, Barnaby, you are
I
running.
just keep moving through.
I'm gonna say you are running out onto the kind of like the main sidewalk as this is happening, and you see as Scotty in human form kind of walks out, runs out of the alley behind you and says, "I've got you." Sorry, I was doing Smith. I've got your back.
Yeah, no, I was like, thank you. You like kind of just like saved my fucking life there.
He walks up and just gives you like he's a little taller than you. He's 5'8". He's not that tall, but he's 5'8", so he's definitely taller than you. He just walks up and he just gives you a pat on the back, like, we're friends now. We stick together. And
I could kiss you, man.
Don't do that. While I might be a monster, I do not have attraction for males.
All right. Well, I mean, we didn't have to take it there. It was just like a compliment. Like,
Oh.
like, hey, you saved my ass. Like, I could fucking kiss you, man. Like, all right, like, let's not make it weird.
I take things literally sometimes. That's completely my bad. Where are we going next? What are we doing? Are we fighting? I'm not very good at it. I could just pick people up and drop them, and that's like what I can do in terms of hurting things, but it kind of leaves me vulnerable.
So, you got anything made of silver?
No.
All right, I'm like just gonna quick like hand him like a silver ring that I got off of Helsing. And like I was like, all right. So these things they smoke if they touch silver. Touch it to them. If they smoke, kill them.
I could maybe try to help evacuate the building of people who aren't changelings.
Yeah, that works too. Hey, if like any way you can help.
All right. And you see him take off his glasses again and turn into Mothman, and fully not caring about the cameras around, and just flies into the hole in the building. And Amber, you see as Mothman just flies in, and it says, where are the safe ones?
I just point to the corner.
He goes out and starts taking 2 at a time, like with his like 6 like appendages, and just starts like carrying him, flying him out of the hole in the wall.
I stare for too long before I realize that I have a job to do. I'm sure I'm just like, fuck.
All right, we're gonna go back around to Willie. Downing and Smith are not immediately shooting you, but you can tell like Smith does have his gun out, and this one looks like a deagle. So this, if you get shot with it, would hurt you, and you know it would.
Okay, so in terms of shooting me, probably not a good idea. You did just see that crystal form and explode from that guy's body, and that doesn't happen when people die. Remember that? You remember that, right?
Yes. However, you quite literally came through my building like a human wrecking ball and are not harmed in any capacity. What the fuck are you?
So there's a lot to explain here. I'm
gonna do a quick little cool narrative thing. So one of the grunt cops begins to come up and try to like bat you upside the head. You see as Downing just kind of without even taking a weapon out, just goes and grabs the guy's arm and just throws him over his shoulder and judo flips him into the wall.
Nice.
I don't
okay,
know
so
what's going on here, but it's from what I can tell, you're not hurting people unless you need to.
I'm trying to help you guys. If you want to interrogate me, I will sign up for that. You can sit down and ask me any question you want. Now's kind of an act type situation. You feel me?
All right, I'm gonna have you roll manipulate someone. Your reason being like, hey, you need to trust me. Things are happening, and it's gonna end badly if you don't.
Yeah. Ugh. Manipulate. Charm. I don't think I am good at that. No, I'm okay. All right.
That's a 9.
9.
All right, they'll do it right now if you'll do it if you show them that you, or if you do something right now to show them that you mean it. So he just says, Smith goes, how do I know that you aren't just going to backstab me?
Here, look. I'll drop my naginata, and I'll reach underneath me to turn the gas canisters off. Just so that they can see that I'm not actively trying to knock them out.
With that, they look at you and say, lead the way.
Fuck yeah! All right, I love cops.
You say that. Amber, you hear your brother yell out, I love cops.
I fully rear back and aim at my brother and I go, who the fuck are you?
I got him.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We saved him. It's cool.
Who the fuck are you? My brother would never admit to liking cops.
Hey, listen. You're blowing it for me.
I run up and I slap him across the face with my silver ring.
It does not smoke, but you do get slapped, Willie.
Yeah, is your hand hurt? Stupid.
It does.
No.
It does.
I lie. I lie very quickly. And I quickly pull it behind my hand so he doesn't, my arm and body, so he doesn't see how red it is.
It's like that stinging, throbby feeling from like slapping like a brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's the brief. The local government has been infiltrated.
I want to put a little bit of narrative right here. Like you're talking now, but like cops are trying to like shoot at you still, and you just kind of like real like very sometimes you just very quickly just like do a back kick or just like real quickly just turn around and do like a 1-2 combo. And Barnaby, you eventually see the way that Willie is fighting, and it's much more impressive than when he was doing the Wendigos or the Sand Elemental. He's actually
I'll never
moving.
admit it.
Huh?
I'll never admit it.
Well, never admit it, but I'm just saying that's what you see. Is that he is getting. Everyone has gotten better in their own things, but just because I haven't really given Willie a lot of narrative growth in terms of directly from his training, I kind of want to give that here, especially in like a swarm setting. He is quite easily taking down the police grunts that are trying to swarm him, and you see as Downing is also like using straight up just judo and like throwing people like onto desks and breaking the desks with them. And you see as Smith not using his gun, straight up just like throwing haymakers is like and just launches people like 5-10 feet across the ground. Like remember when I said Smith is a big dude. He is like a 6'6" like behemoth dude built like fucking. He's chubby looking, but like his arms are bigger than your like thighs combined, kind of deal.
If you're watching in chat right now, consider listening to Uneasy Rider or Uneasy Rider 86. Those are the songs that I have in mind for this fight scene.
Are those copyright free?
No.
No, absolutely not.
Do not even think
Absolutely
about
not.
putting on the fucking Charlie Daniels band right now. He will
No.
sue you into the dirt.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I will not.
Consider putting on Ground by Good Kid.
Consider go fuck yourself.
No, I like the ascendant. I like ascendant chaos. We're gonna keep on here.
Yeah, so local government infiltrated by skinwalkers, basically.
Okay, we don't need to talk now. We need to get out, right?
Well, we need to kill the government.
So, how do I know if something's bad or not?
Silver.
Fucking Okay. I don't have any silver.
I hand each of the cops a fucking pinky ring.
Downing, you're just like sitting in there. Downing and Smith just look at you, just like they're like you too. What the fuck?
It's silver. Fucking put it on. Let's go.
They put it on, and I'm gonna need Willie and Amber to both. Willie roll me a weird check, and Amber roll me an act under pressure to see how you're holding up in the. Because the sleeping gas is still coming in through. I guess Willie, you don't have to worry about it since it's just the AC vents. Amber, you need to roll act under pressure because it's coming through the vents.
Got it. It's an 8.
Okay, you are starting to get pretty sluggish. It is definitely looking to be nap time.
Oh god, it fucking sucks in here.
Yeah, I got another mask for old sis there.
Smith opens the crate back up and hands doesn't really hand it, just kind of, you probably don't know how to put it on, so he just walks over and just puts it on you.
I just pull back my bangs so it doesn't get suction cupped in my eyes.
And he's not gentle about it either. I wanted to be clear. He's not like trying to be harsh with it, but he's not gentle with it either.
Oh yeah.
He gets it on you, and you're still kind of sluggish, but you can immediately feel yourself kind of perking back up as you're not immediately breathing it in.
That's a little better. Okay. Okay.
Dowling's gonna look at you, Willie, and be like, "How are you not being affected?"
This is part of that ask me questions later thing.
All right. So go around, touch people with silver, and what's gonna happen? What do I have to look out for?
If they smoke.
If they smoke, okay. And you see as Downing just takes off and starts like just dirty boxing against other cops, whether or not. And Smith goes back to just throwing haymakers. Anytime one of them smokes, he just takes a page from Willie's book and just stomps on their head.
Nice.
Yeah, straight up just stomps, like barbarian stomp. I want you to imagine Joel Miller from The Last of Us, like just fighting against humans. Just the absolute brutality of it once he finds one that's a changeling.
Great.
He doesn't. They don't touch the crystals.
Do the cops have any kind of equipment for broadcasting in their place?
Yes, they do. But it's not in this part of the building. You see that sign leading to like a hallway to another part of like this complex. It says communications.
Great. I'm gonna move that way.
All right, you start running that way. And as this way, we're now going to introduce a kind of mini boss fight. As you open that hallway door, you see standing down that way another Kage.
Oh, God!
And he is holding a shotgun that appears to be glowing. And you just hear, I visited our friend, Ratatosker. He was very nice. He didn't like when I hurt him, though.
Oh, okay. Hate, grenade!
That's
Great use of grenade.
Great, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm actually, I'm going to actively try to run towards Kage, because Willie genuinely is enraged hearing that. He understands that the blowback from this magic shotgun could be devastating. He's willing to risk it. I actively want to run towards Kage, grenade pin pulled, and try to shove it in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Okay. Roll. This wouldn't be kick some ass. I definitely think this would be act under pressure.
Great. Am I afflicted with the -1 or have I recovered?
I'm gonna say because you're not like surrounding yourself with the gas, like it's not like the reason before it was affecting you was because it was quite literally billowing around your face. It's not like that anymore. It's just coming out lightly out of the vents.
Great.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
your magical constitution is high enough to counteract that.
Great. Okay. And 11.
An 11 is really good. Okay. I don't think even with 11, I'm gonna let you immediately put a grenade in his mouth just because of how fast he is. But with that, I am gonna mitigate a lot of the damage you were gonna initially take. He waits until you get right in front of him, and
Naturally.
then he just disappears. And then you feel the barrel of the shotgun hit you in the back, but you immediately take out your naginata and just stab it into the ground and grow it, kind of pushing you up in the air, causing only like the back of one of your legs to catch the blow, and you only take 5 harm.
Great.
Which gives
Lovely.
you a level of build up because that I believe that is reduced to 2 harm for you.
That is what that is.
And it really fucking hurts. It really hurts. This hurts more than anything you've been hit by anything. It feels like a searing pain that like even as like you're landing and like most pain usually goes away, it is still there and it is still searing.
You are. Oh shit! Fuck! You are a fucking rat bastard! I will ruin your fucking life, you son of a. I'm gonna turn you into a crystal. I'm gonna turn you into a crystal and I'm not gonna explode it. I'm gonna fucking frame it. I'm gonna flatten it and I'm gonna frame it and I'm gonna look at it. And one day I might try to reform it just so I can kick your ass again.
Amber, you hear this yelling coming from the hallway that Willie entered. And Barnaby, I'm going to say that you also, as you're walking, get handed a gas mask because they recognize you as well, Smith and Downing. And you hear this yelling from Willie coming down the hallway after a shotgun blast goes off and you hear him yell in pain.
All right, I'm running. I'm running for Willie. I never hear him
yeah.
yell in pain.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also running.
You run into the hallway and you see a form of Kage once again, this time holding a glowing shotgun.
That's worse. How did you get worse?
Oh, my dear, if only you knew how many of me there actually were. And he turns the shotgun towards Willie again, and what are you guys doing?
Oh, shooting him in the head.
All right. All right, roll to kick some ass.
I'm shooting him first.
I just
Barnaby
wanna-
shot first. That's who shot first.
So this grenade has a 3-second trigger. This grenade has a 3-second trigger.
Okay.
He has hit me. I'm assuming I'm near the ceiling because I extended myself towards the ceiling.
Yeah, you're currently
so I might
perched
be-
on the kind of very precariously. You're not like nimble yet with it or anything, but you're kind of like leaning against the wall, like kind of like towards the roof or towards the ceiling.
Okay, so it's. I mean, I don't want to say that I tactically dropped it, but in terms of Kage's position towards me, he's close and near the grenade.
Oh, he's very close. I would absolutely let your turn be just you dropping down with the grenade if you wanted to, or just dropping the grenade on him, whichever one you think would be better.
Excellent news.
Act under pressure's roll
Okay.
either way, but whichever one you would want to do.
Continue with your failure, Barnaby.
Yeah, with that failure, mark experience, you're going to go and shoot. Before you even get to pull the trigger, you feel a tap on your shoulder behind you, and like you realize Kage's not in front of you anymore, and you like go and turn to try and shoot, and you just feel a punch in your gut as you just go flying up towards the ceiling, and your back hits it, and like the breath is just knocked out of you. You're gonna take 2 harm.
Okay, nice.
Actually, no, sorry. His punch attacks are 3 harm. 3 harm, sorry.
Nice. Even better. I love that.
Don't you have armor?
Oh yes, I do.
So it'd
I have the
be-
1 armor from a magic jacket.
Yeah, so it would be 2 harm that you would take.
Okay, yeah. Not as good as 3 harm, but hey, some harm is still some harm.
Oh, it hurts though. Like immediately, like you now realize like the danger of Kage because he moves unbelievably fast, and you're like, oh shit. And then you feel it like impacting. It feels like the force of getting hit by like a car just condensed into a fist as you just get launched into the ceiling, just slam against it and fall back to the ground.
I'm just like laying on the ground like breathless. Like the wind has literally been knocked the fuck out of me. And I imagine I lay like right next to fucking Willie. Like I'm on the ground like right in his fucking back. Like while he's looking at where Kage was.
Oh no, you're still like probably a good 20 feet away from where they're what, so you're still 20 feet away. So Kage is no longer there. So if you wanted to get Kage, you would have to make a little bit of maneuvering. But you still have the grenade. I'm gonna say you still have it, like you're still holding on to it, like it's still closed, like it's not going yet. Like the timer has not started yet. You are good. Amber, what are you doing? You did not have your weapon, so
Yeah. I do have a gun, so I guess I'm gonna try and shoot him. But I will say that I want him to like rush me, and I want to try and shoot him as he touches me.
you want him to
Like-
okay.
Like I know he's gonna hit me. My goal is to hurt him when he hits me.
I'll give you an extra +1 on your kick some ass.
Great. +1. Do. If I can.
She kick on my +1 till I ass.
What? What?
That's not how that works. That's a 7 plus
What?
1 plus 1. That's a 9.
Okay.
Interesting.
I think
No.
I think it got fucked up with there's 2 pluses in the middle of like the 1s, so I think it got fucked up in the equation there. So that is a 9. So
Cool.
yeah, so no extra effect, but you are gonna get what you wanted. You Kage looks at you as you raise this pistol towards him, and he kind of like tries and zigzags around so you can't hit him, and then you wait for him to like punch you. And as he does, he goes into uppercut you, and as you do, you just kind of like put it into his stomach and pull the trigger a few times. But you do get launched into the wall, and getting the breath knocked out of you as well as you take 3 harm.
Great.
But he does get shot.
I just get up.
Mhm.
I just kind of get up onto one knee and I go, "Fucking stay still, you cunt!"
All right, Willie, what are you doing? Barnaby is kind of on the ground next to where Kage is, and Amber is also a short distance away from Kage. Willie?
Muted?
Muted?
I don't know if he hears us. Hello?
His Discord is rebooting. Give him a sec.
Okay.
Again, damn.
Woo! Woo! He's getting frustrated. I think his Discord is having a not so good
It's having
moment.
a tough time.
Yeah. Oh, I saw him go, what the fuck? Yep, Discord is being a fuck. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna mouth it out to him.
There's always gotta be some kerfuffle.
It's okay.
Always gotta be something. It's usually me.
It is usually you. So this is a change of pace. What do you guys think of the raid on the police station so far?
It is not gone
We're
as
having
planned.
fun. Yeah,
Does anything ever go
it's
as
going
planned?
bad. We're us? Never.
It never goes as planned for me either, trust me.
Are we back?
Jesus Christ. I don't
We're back.
I don't know what the fuck the issue is with Discord, but I got a message in my Discord, and it obliterated the fucking app. Like, it fully crashed everything.
Oh my god.
so- Yeah, I don't know if I'm receiving like spam or something, but it's awful.
That does sound awful. I hope everything is okay.
I mean, everything is bad as of the past couple hours, but we're trucking.
Yeah.
We're trucking.
Um,
It's okay.
Okay, so what's the vibe? I haven't heard fucking anything for the past 5 minutes.
Barnaby is on the ground next to Kage, while Amber just got punched into the wall after she shot him in the stomach a few times.
Great. Okay. How far away is he from me?
Probably like 15 feet.
How far can I extend my Naginata?
I would say 20 feet.
Okay, well, good, fucking fantastic. I want to take it out, toss the grenade, extend the Naginata spear tip through where the actual clip of it is, and pierce it into Kage in some fashion. I still want it to go in his mouth, but if that's not an option, I get it.
So I'm going to let you choose whether this is kick some ass or act under pressure. With kick some ass, you do have that build up, I believe.
I absolutely want it to be kick some ass.
Okay.
Well, act under pressure would actually get me better stats, but or no, I roll weird with kick some ass, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. +1. Great. That's
Ooh.
a 7.
You needed that +1.
Needed that plus. Yeah, needed that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Great.
So Kage is distracted by that, like, brief moment that Amber shoots him in the stomach and he punches her in the face into the wall. You just kind of fall to the ground, throw the grenade immediately, and just kind of like charge forward, extending the Naginata and embedding, like stabbing through the handle of the grenade into the back of Kage. And you just charge him through like the doors of a hallway back into the room where Smith and Downing is, and you just kind of launch him like across the room into one of the walls as there is an explosion as you do the damage from your Naginata, as well as there's an explosion, there's pink mist
Excellent.
is what you see.
Great. Beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. I couldn't ask for anything better.
You pink mist it, and Downing and Smith just look at you like, what the fuck?
He's bullying rats.
Oh,
We can't
Wait.
have a bully.
he gives you a thumbs up, and I assume you go back to the hallway where your friends are.
Yeah, I will absolutely move towards Lexi. Also, it has gotten dark where Nick is at, I believe. So we're getting a little orange.
Orange? Okay.
Orange.
That is true. I am a little orange. I am a little more president colored right now.
Let's go.
There we go.
Speaking
That's
of-
better.
color.
Would anybody like some orange slices?
I would love some orange.
I would love an orange slice. Could you just pass one? Like,
I can
There you go.
I can rock with the orange slice.
I would fuck up an orange right now.
Mhm.
Oh, hell yeah. Orange slice delivery. Let's go.
Let's go.
Lexi, when did you have time to hide orange slices? Aren't you
There's
fucked up?
always candy in my bra.
Oh no! I already took a bite.
Yep, it's yours now.
Fuck!
Love this. Love this method acting.
One man's
Okay.
tit sweat is another man's seasoning.
I
Oh
hate
yeah.
that.
Great.
What?
I hate that.
You heard what I said.
I never thought I would hear atrocities on this show uttered by someone other than me. I am glad to hear that I am equally matched with atrocity causers.
hmm
Okay, so in terms of Lexi's status,
That is I do
I
not know their
am-
harm
I am 3 out of 7. I'm okay.
You're not
Still.
okay. You're not unstable, but you're not unstable, but you're not necessarily okay. You're a little fucked up.
Yeah. I don't feel good and would like to go to bed, but I can still do some shit.
Do you need help? Can you heal yourself? I need to heal
Yeah,
myself
I can-
too, but fucking
I can fucking take care of that. I just gotta figure out where the rest of the bitches are.
I mean, I'm the invincible one here. You're the one that has to heal. So why don't you do that fucking really quick, and then we'll get out there.
Why don't you fucking make sure Kage's dead and I will?
Well, I'm gonna heal myself first. How about that?
Well, how about that?
All right, everyone, roll your heal checks.
Bim. Bim.
Great. 9.
12, bitch!
12. Okay, you heal for 3.
I am okay.
You are bandaged up
Well-
like hell.
Well, you go check on fucking Barnaby, and I'll go make sure Kage is just pink mist and not fucking more.
I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm on the ground like.
Yeah.
Another medic move.
Okay,
Bim. Bim. It's a 9.
so you heal for 2.
9.
All right. But yeah, Barnaby, you're trying to get your breath back. Yeah, you go to check the place where the bodies exploded, and you can't find any of any sign of Kage, other than blood splatter, viscera everywhere.
Right. Okay. So, no crystal? That's gonna piss me off.
Oh, there's a crystal.
Oh, hey! Crystal!
Have we been collecting these crystals, or are we just like kind of leaving them?
I feel like they're getting broken as you guys go. I just assumed. Other
Yeah.
than
Okay.
this one that he's framing.
I am flattening and framing this crystal.
Should we like
Okay.
take these crystals to like study? Like,
We can give
They-
one to Van Helsing and we can give one to Ratatasker, I think.
that's what
Yeah,
I was thinking.
actually,
Yeah,
that's
exactly what I was
great.
thinking. Like, Ratatasker
Yeah,
would be able to tell us what kind of magic this is.
I think, Lexi, you're into arts and crafts, right?
Vaguely.
Oh, if you bring that to
If-
Ratatosker, y'all get some story shit real quick. Oh shit, I didn't even think
Oh my
about
God.
that.
If I can crush this crystal up into like a fine sandy powder, can you make a picture of Kage that we can like press and deliver it to him?
You want
so-
me
so
to
it looks like-
emboss Kage with Kage crystal powder?
Every
you
time
want
you
me to
break
make
the
it embossed?
anytime you break the crystals, it kind of just implodes in light, so nothing is left over.
Yeah, I was just about to follow that up with, if we crush these crystals into a powder, can we smoke it?
Ah, no crushing. Okay.
No, yep. I'm
Um,
glad I said no crushing.
No snorting.
What
The
is
Okay,
it?
death of
Lex,
destiny.
Can you chisel Kage looking trapped out of this crystal?
I'd have to practice on another one because I don't want to mess up the finish, but I'll
I mean,
practice on one of
There's
these.
plenty.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna pick up one of the other floating crystals that we haven't smashed yet and just with my little pocket knife start like whittling a little sad face into it to
As you-
see if it'll like stay or if it just breaks.
The tip of your knife breaks as you try.
I walk outside to my bat, touch it, make it a sword, and use the edge that's propped up in the door to like I just like keep the sword steady and just move the crystal to see if it'll work like that.
As you do that, police cars pull up and officers with guns pulled out begin to point them at you.
I lay down on the ground
You just get on the
and
ground.
wait for the. I take my sword out. It becomes a bat. Can I shrink it down to make it like a knife? So I just lay on the ground with my hands like very clearly. Damn, it's a sword and a crystal, and I'm just like holding it like this above my body, still trying to do it as I'm laying there because I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Do you say anything? Like, do you yell anything so people know you're in trouble?
Ask the sheriff. I'm chill.
You hear the sounds of "Get down, get her."
Shit. Okay, let's case the situation. How far am I from the media room?
Not very far.
Okay. I'd like to burst in there, see if I can find a camera that's like readily equipped to go live, and pick that up.
Yeah, there is a setup ready to go live because as you walk in, you see that there's already a live broadcast as you see June and the mayor, as well as being guarded by other officers, already doing a live broadcast.
Oh, you sons of bitches! You thought you would get away with taking over the fucking government!
As you say that, you hear the mayor go, someone has just barged into the studio room. It appears we might have some technical issues, technical difficulties.
It's Willie fucking McLean!
Fuck! And you see as June just quite literally pulls out a knife and just like throws it into your chest, and it does 2 harm. Ignore all of your shit.
Great. Okay. So I will middle finger, flip him off, dip out. Where's Barnaby at this point?
Barnaby is either going outside to Amber or following you.
I'm gonna follow Willie.
All right,
Okay,
you follow.
do we have do we have eyes on the cops? Our friends, our buddies.
As of this
Downing and
yeah, they followed you at this point. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well.
And Barnaby, you see
Fuck it.
June and the mayor doing their conference live thing too.
All right. I hate
Fuck
to
it.
interrupt things, but remember how last week I said I have a friend that always messages me on Thursdays, asking me what I'm up to, and I always reply with the link to this stream. Well,
Yeah.
just got the message.
Hell yeah! Send them the
Nice.
link. Send them the link. Yes.
Classic.
All right. Yeah. So I
I'm gonna-
immediately fucking point the gun at June.
I'm gonna dip out. Barnaby, it's not worth it. I
There's a bunch of
gotta
other cops in there.
save. I gotta save Lexi. I'm gonna burst. Like, I'm gonna move as fast as I can towards Lexi. Reopen the canisters and fucking Leroy Jenkins and fucking jump towards them. Try to get any of them with gas.
Oh, you just run out the front door and just like catapult yourself into the crowd of cops?
Yeah.
Yeah, they start shooting their pistols at you, and the bullets just hit you and deflect off. And you just kind of land in the middle of them. The shooting lasts for a little bit, but eventually they all kind of just collapse and fall over.
Excellent.
Once
Um,
once he jumped over me, I just kind of curled into a ball so I wouldn't get hit with ricochet shots. And the second I think everyone's dead, I just get up and grab him by the back of his hoodie and just start taking off running back inside.
Oh, you immediately,
Yeah,
you immediately just start going, grab him and pull him back inside.
Great. On the sprint back to Barnaby, I do want to try to heal if that's an option, but if it's not, I get it.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I heal him?
While you're running, no.
Okay.
Bam. Bam. That's
Damn.
a 10.
So 3.
Woo! All right. We're cooking.
Damn, we cooking.
All right, but Barnaby, you remember I said it's not worth it? Fuck it.
It's worth
Yeah.
it.
It is 100% worth it. Is this still? Are we still live?
It is still live, so you just run back. Yeah, it is still live. So I assume you take the shot as it's still live, as it's all happening. They run away and say it's not worth it. I assume you're still taking the shot.
Yeah, I'm shooting them on live, like on live TV, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and roll to kick some ass and shoot June in the face.
Yes. I don't care what this fucking is. I'm taking a luck point if I have to.
Oh my god.
This guy's
That's an
It's
8.
burning through luck points.
That's an 8. There you go. With an 8, you do shoot them in the face, and they kind of just get blasted back into the wall a little bit. And as that happens, a cop comes up and just like immediately just shoots you like I'm gonna say like just 2 times in the leg. You're gonna take 4 harm.
4 harm.
Damn.
Minus
Oh,
1, which is
damn.
3.
All right, so hold on, but this is 2 shots.
Yeah.
So would this count as like -1 for each one?
No, the move is called double shot.
All right,
Ooh.
so I take 3 harm. I am unstable. And
Right.
I scream out in pain, but like I'm not like exposing myself to the camera, but I'm going to yell into it. Their skin smokes in contact with silver. If your loved ones have been acting weird lately, test them.
Okay, and I assume you go to take another shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and at this point, as he's taking this shot, is when you two are getting back to him.
I am actively going to try to get in front of a camera and show off the knife that was plunged into my chest. And I'll say directly to the camera, is this what a leader does? Does your leader plunge knives into the chest of their enemies? Willie for president.
Oh my god,
And I'll
god damn
push the
it.
camera down.
You push the camera down.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm over here trying to spread awareness, trying to make everybody like know what's going on.
Okay, no, hold on. I'm gonna fix this. He pushes the camera down. I'm gonna say you go to push it down, but instead it just kind of like it's on one of those like gyroscopic things, so it just kind of spins around. Now it's pointed at you, Barnaby, in your gas mask.
Great.
As they see a cop just going up and shooting you in the leg 1 time, you're gonna take another 2 harm. As you're going, well,
Chest?
actually, you need to roll a kick some ass first before I give you another shot.
All right.
As you see Willie just run on by you, and do you wanna luck point?
Yeah,
it?
luck point.
And I assume extra harm.
Yeah, extra harm.
Okay.
I want her to explode into light on camera.
Okay, yeah, no, you shoot her this time. Like she's trying to get up, and you shoot her square in the chest, and it just goes through her chest. And as it does, her body just dissipates, as there's now a light crystal floating. Not in front of the camera, she's behind the camera. But I assume you kind of like, I will let you do this without even rolling. You go and like dive and just like grab it and just throw it. Like, I'm gonna. Oh, actually, I'll do something better for you. Willie, you see Barnaby just look over and nod at you as he like looks over at June. And you go, and I'm gonna have you roll to act under pressure, Willie. I'm gonna have you roll this to kind of narratively do this.
Barnaby, look away, bud.
No, you're gonna throw her and
Oh,
like in front of the
I'm
camera
gonna
where Barnaby
throw her.
is.
Oh, he did say previously that he couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, that is true. Do you stand by that, Nick? That you can't do it?
No, I'm in the moment, and I'm angry at this fucking person for taking her identity. I feel nothing how I thought I would.
Okay, absolutely. Okay,
Great.
yeah.
Okay.
Roll that act under pressure.
Act under pressure.
Yeah, and if you want to try,
Fantastic.
give me a narrative reason to help. Oh, help wouldn't matter. I'm gonna say it happens, but the mayor just pulls out a revolver and just shoots you like in your tricep, and you're gonna take a 4 harm, which is 1 harm for you.
Great. Okay.
Fuck
but
you, Mayor.
and you throw June, and she goes sliding across the floor, and Barnaby, you just grab her by the shoulder, like under the armpit, and just lift her up and just take the gun to her head and pull the trigger as the head explodes. And at first there's a gasp around like some of them, like you can tell some of the people in this room are not changelings, as the body dissolves, as this crystal of light like appears, and I assume you grab it, and what do you say?
They've taken our loved ones. They're impersonating them. Test your loved ones. Make sure that they're who they say they are.
Okay.
They have their memories. They have everything. But and like I kind of freak out. Like I'm freezing. Like I don't know. I like don't know what to say.
Amber, would you like to step in and maybe help out?
I'm gonna sprint and try and punch the mayor in the face with my silver knuckles and try and I want to smoking face him as opposed to the smoking gun. I want his burning face to be the reason that people are like, oh fuck.
Okay, so
It's
I'm gonna
everywhere.
say this isn't gonna be kick some ass. You're gonna be trying to pull the mayor back in front of the camera because the camera got turned. So roll to. I'm gonna say this is gonna be act under pressure. And if Willie, you would like to help
Okay.
out, you're more than welcome to because you were over in that area.
Bim, bim, bim. It's an 8.
It's an 8. Helping out wouldn't matter. So it doesn't. I don't know if Willie's Discord died again or not.
No, I'm actively here. So what am I trying to help out with here?
You don't have to help out.
You
with
don't need
anything
to help
else.
with anything.
It wouldn't help.
Okay.
She rolled an 8.
Great.
With an 8, yeah, you're gonna get over there and you easily begin to overpowering. The mayor's older, so you just even a changeling, even if they're changeling, they're older human frail form. So you start pulling out, and they just pull out a gun and just shoot you twice in the leg for 4 harm. So 3 harm total.
Yeah, I just I don't even punch him. I just grab at his face with the ring and just drag it across the side of his face and try and push his head towards the camera as that happens.
Yeah, you definitely do. I assume you scream out as you get shot, but you just put it over his face as his face smokes. You can see the burn marks that its flesh is almost just like acid has touched it. Is bubbling and just becoming a more of a burn than putting your hand on a stove for a few seconds would do. And it is actively doing something as their skin kind of bubbles as you kind of push it in front of the camera. And as you do, just a few seconds after you do that, you see the red light above the camera go off.
Well, it's secured all purpose for me. I'm just gonna kill the mayor.
Sun's out, fun's out,
You just
bitches.
you just pull out the gun and just execution style, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, in front of all the, at this point, Smith and Downing have taken care of the grunt cops that have been around the room as you just kind of put the mayor, you just push the mayor to his knees and just execution style shoot him.
That shouldn't feel as cool as it is.
As the crystal of light. What if I just plot twisted you right now and said the mayor just fell over dead and a blood spot started rolling on the ground?
I would be
That'd
be pissed.
awesome.
Yeah, no. The body dissipates and a crystal of light begins to float upwards.
This is Poggers. We just
I-
committed murder.
Can we get a PogChamp in chat?
Oh no, Daddy's little pog champs.
So,
That means the little podcast
anybody else?
just made a fucky wucky.
Anybody else?
I just
Cops?
turn
Cops,
on
you wanna touch
the
this
camper
silver?
crew and everyone else, and I go, "Who's ready to tango?"
You see as all of them just get on their knees and put their hands up.
Nice.
Oh shit! Most of y'all ain't changelings. Damn.
Yeah,
Sorry to scare you.
Yeah, you
And I'm
go
with the
through
silver.
and touch them with
I say as
silver.
I'm like bleeding out.
Yeah, you go and touch them with silver, and no one on the camera crew begins to smoke. All the policemen that were in there, like security, do, and Smith does what he does with his feet. Very Isaac Clarke-ish of
Great.
Dead Space 2.
Great. While he's doing that, I'm gonna heal Barnaby,
Okay,
or at
and-
least try to.
absolutely.
But I've been shot several times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are the most fucked up. No!
It's gonna hurt him more.
Did I? Wait, did I? So did I take that 3 harm earlier
Yes,
from like after I shot June?
yes.
So that would have been reduced to 2, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm like actually like I actually would have fallen over after that.
Oh, you'd be at die. Yeah, you
Yeah,
see,
I'm
Barnaby's
gonna-
not even yelling or anything. You see, as Barnaby is just unconscious, and there's a pool of blood beginning to pile under him.
I'm at 7 harm.
Yeah,
Well-
if at that point, I will use my luck point. I can get them back, I guess.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have to do it
Yeah. You do your luck
because
point.
he can't die.
Yeah, you use your luck point, and what I'm gonna say is what you do is you're in a police station. You look over and see on the wall there's one of those like it's like break in case of emergency med center things, and in it you see a defibrillator.
Get the AED.
You see the defibrillator, and you run over and break the glass with your elbow, not even caring about hurting yourself because you have that armor. So it would be 1 harm, but you have that 1 armor, so it doesn't matter. You literally just elbow through the glass and pull out like the box of what the defibrillator is in, and just go over and just kind of wait for it to
I
charge
rip
up.
the pads. I rip the pads and sticky backing off, and I straight up just tear Barnaby's shirt open and find the least hairy part of his chest. I do 1 right over the heart, and then 1 on the other side of the ribs, on the other side of his body, and I go. "Whew." I kiss the AED, and I plug the pieces into the AED, and I press the button, and I hold my hands up, and I shout, "Clear!"
And Barnaby, I'm gonna describe what your kind of death scene looks like right, you're pre-death, like you're dying but you're not quite there yet. You feel yourself kind of floating through kind of this nothingness. And I'm actually gonna pause this. You feel yourself floating through this nothingness, and you're kind of like, you can feel yourself able to move around, and you're kind of like turning your head looking for anything in this darkness until eventually you see a light. And you kind of like begin to will your body towards that light, and as you do, you see this light is kind of like a small island that appears to be kind of cloud-like, and you see it just a man sitting at a table drinking either a cup of coffee, tea, you're not sure, and there's a few pastries on it, and this man has this kind of like almost knotted, dreaded, long brown hair with this kind of long beard. He's wearing this very clean white clothing, and his skin is this very like darker brown color, as if he's lived under the sun.
I was really hoping for Morgan Freeman.
No, you definitely recognize who this is. This is quite literally Jesus Christ.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping for Morgan Freeman.
And he looks at you and says, "Oh, you're one of the defilers."
I have.
Oh.
You can't tell
We're
me
gonna
that.
have-
Like, and expect me to know what that means.
Oh, what it means is we're going to have fun reconditioning you. And as he says that, you see as the gate behind him begins to open, but instead of hearing an angelic choir, you begin to hear the screams and just of utter horror and pain as you look past the gates and you see a lake of fire. But the glimpse that you get before you get sucked in and you get sucked back out into your body from the defibrillator is in the middle of the lake of fire. You see the most beautiful man you have ever seen. His wings are black as the night. His face is just, there's no way to describe it other than Ryan Reynolds, but 10 times as attractive. And he
So
just,
true.
but attractive in like kind of that like anime boy way. You know what I'm saying? Like very soft features, very
Yeah,
just
yeah.
beautiful. And he is chained, and you can see that he is getting whipped at incessantly. And as you see that, you feel your kind of soul get pulled back into your body as you kind of let out a gasp of air as you are healed for 3 harm.
I've seen hell.
Nice.
Who was there?
Jesus Christ, Ryan Reynolds, I guess.
That makes sense.
That does not.
He did get
make
married
sense.
on a
Ryan-
plantation.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It
No,
definitely wasn't
actually,
Ryan Reynolds.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds did get married on Boone Hall Plantation in Charleston, South Carolina, and I do hate knowing that.
How
Yeah.
terrible.
If we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
what we believe in, I think I need to rethink what I believe in.
And his wife decided to name her clothing brand Antebellum and specifically call it Pride of the South.
Ugh. Ugh.
So,
Ugh.
yeah.
I'm still
I hate knowing
Ooh.
things.
I'm still watching Deadpool 4. I'm not gonna lie. I
I'm not saying don't. Just saying.
that sucks.
She's got a weird choice of wedding venues.
I can't fanboy over him as hard now. This sucks. What
It's
the-
a little rough.
That's rough. Okay. Moving on. That depressing bit of information. Thanks, Cass.
Debbie Downer.
Yep. Little Debbie Downer.
It's
over
my
there.
job description.
I understand we put you at the bottom, but that means you have to be a downer as well.
Oh, it does. It's actually part of my character arc. I have to make everybody else worse.
Okay, but Barnaby, you come back and you're still unstable. You do not feel great. Your leg is still bleeding heavily.
Okay. I am definitely unstable, and I'm feeling it. At this point, like I'm just like, can we get out of here? I think we've been through it.
I think it's hospital time.
I think it's
As you,
check-in with the cops time.
As you go to check in with the cops, as you kill June, you see as a lot of the cops outside just begin to stop moving and their bodies begin to dissipate.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
shit.
fuck. We got the
Oh, she was
hive
the-
mind.
She
Oh,
was the
fuck.
BBEG.
But as you do, Barnaby, you see a familiar form just kind of like walk out of like one of the walls as you see Jesus Christ.
What?
Yeah. And
Oh my god.
and Willie and Amber, you see this Middle Eastern looking man with this long ass beard and this dreaded ass hair, in this bright white robing, just kind of walk out of a wall.
Oh my.
Oh my
God?
you! Oh my you!
And you see as he just kind of like holds his hand out in the air and a sword of fire appears.
Oh.
And he
Oh
says-
my god.
I am tired of you all interfering in our plans. And as he goes to charge forward, you see not only Cygnus, but another form you do not, none of you recognize, appear out of nowhere. Cygnus appearing with a what is his main weapon again? What is it? A mace?
It's a flail, perhaps.
The flail. I think it was
Uh,
the flail. He comes out with a flail and counters this sword swing. And you also see A very muscular, tall man, with these kind of glowing runic-looking eyes, come out and just using his fist and just holds back the sword. And with a stomp of his foot, you see a portal with the same runes that you've seen, like on the entrance to Ratatasker's like area, but like they look a little different. As you see the three of them just kind of sink down into the floor below you. And you see as Cygnus looks back at you and smiles and says, "Be well, my boy," as the portal disappears.
Okay, well, I think I have to become Cygnus now.
That's not what. Okay.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Everything in my life has to be perfectly balanced from this point forward. Oh shit. Okay, so I gotta get into music, I think, as well. Oh fuck me.
So this is
too
Willie's
much responsibility
This
already.
is Willie's existential crisis. How's Barnaby reacting?
Oh my god.
Like Barnaby's putting some stuff together, and he's kind of freaking out a little bit about the scope of everything that he's involved in right now.
All right, and Amber?
She's fully like staring at the wall, like she's looking at Willie, but truly through Willie, and is just like, Jesus hates me, this I know. For Jesus just told me so. The gods are warring, I fucking guess. And we just goddamn lost Cygnus. Like, she's fully just like devolving into riddles and rhymes, staring at the wall like, what is my life? What's happening?
Yeah, you see a Smith and Downer just looking at the three of you and saying, We do not understand what is happening, but do you have a safe place we can go? Come on, let's get you out of here. We can talk. You can explain things to us later. Let's go. Go.
No.
Safe house.
Call
With
an
your
ambulance.
friends.
We gotta go to the hospital. Meanwhile, search the precinct. If there's a basement, anything, there might the actual police officers that work here might still be around.
They look at you and just like they nod, and they begin to go around making phone calls. As Smith goes around making phone calls, Downing goes and finds the door to the basement.
And get them to investigate anything that any of the people here own, like storage units, anything.
He nods as he calls an ambulance for you first, and afterwards he begins making calls to different people around about anyone who might have the people are also calling the police station. Like dispatch is like going crazy too. Like people like turning into smoke out of nowhere, and now there's light crystals all around the town. Like there's now like breaking news of like you see like on the TVs in the police station of like reports of people evaporating in the dust as light crystals kind of take the place of where they were.
I definitely pick up one or two crystals and like carefully wrap them so that they won't get crushed, so that we can take them to Ratatasker.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Absolutely, and Willie
And
still
Van
has
Helsing.
his. Okay.
Um,
Barnaby's going to the hospital. Willie, what are you doing?
Willie at this point is catatonic, actively trying to see through Cygnus's eyes, trying to commune in any way to understand what is going on, and literally trying to take the place of Cygnus.
As you are thinking about Cygnus stuff, you hear, "I am not dead. You do not have to take my place."
Okay. Oh shit! That was such a fucking ominous way to exit. Damn, buddy.
I am
You
just
can
locked in endless combat for now.
Oh. Yeah, you want to tag out?
You cannot take this foe. You are not strong enough to take on gods, let alone one of a monotheistic property.
I can break these cuffs.
You do not
Can't
get,
break those cuffs.
You do not get a response after that. He said his piece.
Oh, you're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
I can break these cuffs.
Hey,
You can't break those
Willie,
cuffs.
Willie, I need to talk to you for a second.
What?
How much do you know about the god that chose you?
Well, he's a swan. He's the god of balance. And sometimes he can be a pretty man. And he's currently locked in a forever battle with some kind of god or deity or bad guy.
All right, I just want you to know that in Greek mythology, Zeus himself was known to disguise himself as a swan in front of mortals.
Yeah,
I don't really know
okay,
what that
so-
means for us here.
So in terms of pretending to be Cygnus, yes, there are some rumors that Cygnus may be Zeus. Whether or not those rumors are true, I can't tell you.
I'm only
Because I
saying.
don't fucking know.
Listen, bud. You shoot lightning out of your fucking weapon.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. So all the major deities have been said to have died. And if Zeus has disguised himself as Cygnus, I think we cross that bridge later. Because I don't know if Zeus is my preferred god. I'll be so real with you. I don't.
The fucking scale of this shit that we're dealing with right now is insane. We've got maybe Zeus, Jesus Christ. I think I saw Satan.
That was definitely not Jesus Christ. What we just saw, certainly not.
I went to hell. I'm pretty sure I saw Jesus. I think he's the guy I saw after I died.
Okay,
he was.
Okay, hold on. You went to hell, and you saw Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
Oh, just think that through. Just think about it a little bit. Just give it some thought.
Well, okay, he was there. He was I was on the cloud and everything. The pearly gates open, and he was like, "You do a disruptor. Yeah, we will recondition you." And then fucking gates open, and all of a sudden there's fucking fire and a guy being tortured, and this beautiful fucking angelic figure that I can only assume was Satan.
Okay, so in terms of tricksters, Lucifer, big on tricking, tricking.
Hey, look, I don't fucking care either way. It's fucking bigger than we ever fucking bargained for.
I'm just saying, Jesus Christ may not be in this yet, and if that's who you believe in, I mean, you might want to get to praying, bud. You might want to get him involved.
Hey, look, I didn't really believe
him with the
anything
capital
before this.
H.
I didn't know where I was gonna go.
Well, apparently, you believed in something because you saw something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come.
You heard what?
Maybe change the fuck I believe in, because apparently it's all real.
I mean, you heard what Cygnus said. We go where we think we're gonna go. So, why do you think you're going to hell, bud?
I mean, you probably can take a gander at that.
Yeah, I don't know shit about you. You won't tell us.
You've seen me do shit like with you, like a president.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, but I don't think robbery explicitly sends you to hell. I think you can, rob and probably repent and still get into the stereotypical good place, I guess. I don't know. You don't ask me about heaven. I don't much care for thinking about afterlife. I like this life. But buddy, I mean, you're doing good. You're actively trying to help people.
I mean, am I? I don't know that.
Are you?
Are
you
you?
not?
I mean, yeah. What?
Fuck.
What about?
What are we doing?
What about June? I mean, do you think do you think we should just let the monsters take over and do whatever they want and
I mean,
impersonate?
dude, this shit's getting fucking philosophical for my taste. But like, hey, if you kill the murderer, are you still a murderer?
Well, at that point, you're a manslaughterer, right? Or no, manslaughter is when you don't know, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's
I-
the unintentional.
Yeah, so I think at that point it would be self-defense. So no, you're not a murderer at that point. You're just defending yourself. Potentially even your country. You want to defend your country? Is that what you're telling me?
You know what? Hold that thought. I'm going to consult the diary. And I'm gonna look at my phone for an entry on Jesus fucking Christ.
There is an entry on Jesus Christ, and it says, "The Son of God," and then it says, immediately just under it, "Do not approach."
Do you believe
Dude.
in God?
I'm gonna hand the phone to Willie. I'm
Leave.
just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Do not approach. Interesting. So, I think it would probably be blasphemous for you to assume that Jesus Christ has been corrupted in some way. So, you probably should operate under the assumption that it was somebody pretending to be him. I think that would provide you still some salvation. Now, once again, I'm not I'm not exactly a Christian. And I'm not exactly a preacher, and I'm not exactly smart. So,
You know what? I'm just gonna stop you there. We're gonna make a lot of people angry here. I'm just gonna chill here and wait for an ambulance.
you know what? Good on you. I'm gonna go talk to the cops.
It's okay if someone doesn't believe in Christianity. Just putting that out there. Everyone's allowed and entitled to their own religion. We have freedom of religion in America, and we're going to act under it.
Got him.
For as
I-
long
I
as we
th-
continue to
think-
have that.
I think the insinuation is that discussing that Christ may have been corrupted in some way is certainly a path to ruffle feathers.
It is a hot take, that's for sure.
I mean,
But
you
this is a
guys-
fantasy environment, not real life. Everyone recognizes that.
I want it to be recognized. This is a fantasy that is written. This is fiction. Much like a lot of things out there that use.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh my
That
God.
use. Hold on. Let me finish my fucking sentence before you start going. Oh my god. There's a
Oh
lot
my
of
God.
books out there that use Jesus as an antagonist already. I'm not trying to make this more controversial. I'm quite literally stating a fact. There's already things out there that use Jesus as an antagonist.
Come toes even.
Come tell us, heard. All right.
All right, cops.
Cops? Yeah, there's some that are still alive. Yeah. I mean, Smith is looking for the ones that are there. Downing comes back up, and he comes up asking for help, as he did find people down below in the basement.
Well, I mean, fuck it. Why not? Why not? More. Yes. Yes, more.
As you go
More. Good for my
downstairs,
psyche.
you see people that are manacled to the walls. Some of these
Oh my
people
God.
are dead. Like, I've been here a while. And
Ooh.
Willie, the first thing you notice is towards, like, you could definitely tell, like, who they took first versus who they took last, because they kind of go in order on the wall. You see among the first chained up people, you see the kind of dehydrated figure of your mother.
Oh, ma. Oh.
And she is not moving.
Ma. Oh. Ooh, I don't think I can work any magic about that. Ooh, I don't think you deserve to die. Ooh. And Willie will walk over and check for any vital signs.
You don't feel a heartbeat. You don't feel the diaphragm filling with air. You try everything. There's no sign of life.
I don't think Lexi's gonna like this. Ma.
Lexi, I think you eventually also, like, you heard Downing say needed some help downstairs. You would see, I feel like at this point, Willie, would you be like on your knees? Just like kind of emotional? Or what would you say your state is right now as as Amber walks in?
Squatting, elbows resting on knees, actively speaking to a corpse.
And Amber, you see the body of your mother.
I walk up and I very carefully kneel down next to Willie, and I do the exact same set of motions that he already did, as if I had seen him do it in the exact same order of check the diaphragm first, then the pulse, then the coolness of the body to see how long it's been that she's passed. Like, has rigor mortis set in? Has it been hours?
There's
Has
a
it been
smell.
days?
There's a smell.
It's been likely a week, and she can tell.
Yeah.
And she is gonna look like at her mother as the whole, and then she's gonna start looking at details. What she what she's wearing, if she has any of her same jewelry still on, anything that I know she would want to be taken care of, even if she isn't.
You go through her belongings, and you find she doesn't wear the ring often, and you know that, but you didn't know she still carried it around with her. You find like you move around her leg and hear like a jingling in her shoe, and like her feet have shriveled up a little bit, and you kind of take off one of her shoes and you see her wedding ring.
She fully loses it at that point and just starts to cry. It's not even like a sob or anything big. It's just tears streaming down her face as she picks it up very carefully and tears off a piece of her own shirt and just wraps it very carefully before putting it in her pocket, and continues to go through
the motions of trying to like lay her down as flat as possible and get her into a position to be moved out without disturbing as much of her as I can.
Yeah, and Barnaby, I assume you're probably like standing back a little bit as you're kind of watching this happen, as you do see the shriveled up form of a woman who has tried to kill you, well, twice now. Once on top of a Whack Donald and once on the middle of Street of Brevard, but now you actually see the real Claire, and you see you can see kind of what she's went through. You can see like when she died, she had bruises on her and everything that kind of stayed after her death. And you can see the state of devastation that the siblings are in.
I'm like, I'm there for them if they need me, but like, I mean, I'm not standing at all right now.
Oh, you're probably leaning against the wall, just looking. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been shot in the leg a couple of times. Like it's pretty hard for me to move around. So I'm like, but like I'm letting them console each other.
Yeah. You pretty soon are taken to the hospital, Barnaby, and eventually the body of your guys' mother is put into a body bag and carried out. You are picked up by Hottie, who was watching the news when everything happened, and as soon as she knows everything went poof, she knew that you guys had did it. She drives to the police station because she saw part of the live broadcast, and she runs down into the basement where both of you are, and she just kind of like skids across the floor, like skinning her knees, like you can tell that her knees got bloodied, and she just kind of hugs the both of you.
I don't move.
I will I'll give like a light hug back / pat on the back, and I will leave Embrace.
Yeah, as you leave Embrace, Hottie will try to get Amber up. Not like she has to walk on her own, but she'll like kind of help her walk up the stairs out of the basement and get into the back seat of the car and like lay down.
It takes like 4 or 5 tries to even get her to like raise her hands again. And when she does, it's just the most dead look in her eyes that Hottie's probably ever seen. Like she had known that she was likely dead, but the seeing it is different. And she fully just walks on autopilot.
She puts you in the back seat, and she gets in on the other side and kind of lays you down with your head in her lap, and she just kind of strokes your hair and just kind of just, you know, tries to comfort you. Lucky, who is with her, you know, takes over in the driver's seat, and I assume Willie, you get in the front seat. And do you direct them back to the RV, or do you tell them to like drive to a house somewhere? Like, where do y'all want to go?
Just go somewhere. Just go.
I pull the ring out of my pocket and unwrap it and just kind of hold it in the light and just kind of let it fall around my hands.
for a few minutes before I wrap it back up, and send a text to our father and say, "Are you still in town?"
He sends a text back saying, "I'm at your house."
I tell Lucky to head to our place.
Okay. And you pull into the driveway, and you see him already kind of sitting on the front steps, waiting for the two of you. And when he sees the two of you, you can kind of see like the turmoil, and he kind of like he gets up kind of happy at first, and then he stops. Like he goes, "What happened? Is everything okay?"
Mom's gone.
He just kind of stops and just looks at the two of you, and he just pulls the both of you into a big hug. And to the point where he kind of like cries with you, because he was also afraid of this after you told him that you were looking for her.
Willie at this point will fully limp slash not collapse, but use the other two to support him.
Yeah, your dad definitely helps hold you up. And yeah, we're gonna leave that scene as the three of you are holding each other in this kind of tense moment. You are in the hospital, Barnaby. And you were there for about 30 minutes before June just runs into the room and sees you and just like fly through the air, like tackle hugs you like onto the bed.
So it's more of like a fuck, gentle, god damn it. I've been shot several times.
She gets off of you immediately and she like signs sorry, and then she just gives you another softer hug.
Like, God, like you partially pushed your thumb into a bullet hole. God damn, fuck. This thing's even worse now that you.
She just flips
All
you
right,
off.
I'm suing for emotional things. Can I sue? Can I sue it like a monster, like a faceless shadow monster organization that no longer? No, I probably can. How are you doing?
She signs, "I'm okay. I was worried about you. I saw you get shot multiple times on live television."
So you were watching. Okay, yeah, that tracks. You watched me pull the trigger, I'm guessing, too. I was so angry.
She stops you. She stops you and says, "That wasn't me."
I know, but like,
she looks at you and says, "That wasn't me. That wasn't your daughter. I am." And she gives you another hug.
You're right.
And she kind of just cuddles, like she's small, so she kind of like lays next to you in the bed, and as you both kind of fall asleep. The next few weeks kind of go by in a blur. It's for all of you, I think. This hunt was devastating in more ways than one. Whether it be injury to yourself, the trauma that you experienced, or the loss of loved ones. The ramifications of what happened are that, at the very least, the citizens of Brevard, North Carolina knows that their monsters exist. And knows that the three of you, the ones who were originally said to be fugitives, are the ones who saved them all. The next time, should I say not the next time, you are in fact invited out by the real mayor of Brevard. And he awards all of you with honorary keys to the city.
Yeah.
After doing this, he steps down as mayor, nominating someone that he thinks would be the best for this town, in Ranger Nedley, who you guys haven't seen in a little bit.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
gonna
Ranger
touch it with
Nedley.
iron. I'm gonna shake his hand with my nice silver ring.
There's no smoke
Just-
or anything.
Okay, I gotta be. I'm so paranoid now.
There
that's
is
good.
Good.
no fucking way that I actually show up to this event.
You don't actually show up? Okay, that's completely fine.
No.
That is completely fine. I just wanted to say, like, but Willie and Amber, would you two show up for sure?
I
Yeah,
go
absolutely.
for the memorial event, but I don't walk up. Like I don't like walk by the caskets or anything. I sort of just sit at the back for the entire thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a lot of people give speeches for the lost ones over. The casualties this time were a lot higher than the other ones. Whereas before you maybe lost, 1 to 5 people during the hunts, civilian-wise, a whopping 30 people died during this.
That's a spicy meatball.
And some of them people such as the man who owned the butcher shop.
Man, that guy's got fucked.
Yep. You have some of the rangers from the ranger station that you guys helped save. You just other like shopkeeps and just other like college students that you especially, Amber, would have met working at Dugan's. And you see their names on this memorial. And along the memorial, there is another kind of like monument put up there with the names of you three, saying the ones who stood against everything.
I don't support that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't want that.
Part of Amber desperately wants to graffiti this fucking monument.
You absolutely can, and over the next few weeks, but it is there and it exists.
She doesn't want to do it while anybody else is there, but I think she wants to be the last person to leave. And
Can I push this monument?
You can punch it and just break it if you want.
No, push it. Like, move it.
I mean, it's kind of yeah, you could. It's not like cemented into the ground or anything.
Nice. Yeah,
Are
after
you taking this
after
thing
night
home?
falls. No, after night falls one night, I will absolutely like move it to I'll move it to Barnaby's place.
Okay. There you go. You can do all the graffitiing you want now, Amber.
she wanted to do something day of, but then like chickened out. When it shows up at Barnaby's place, she straight up takes the sword and has it become a half sword, half bat. Literally one side completely rounded, one side blade, and just starts to beat the ever-loving shit out of this monument and just screams and cries into it until she breaks the part with her name on it completely out.
Absolutely. Another thing is that your dad, he does leave town again. He does reveal that he had made plans to maybe come and move back in the town with his family, but after seeing that everything is going on, he And of course, you guys telling him, hell no, get the fuck out of here. He
Nope.
goes back to California. Before he does, though,
Yeah.
he does give both of you a check for $10,000 to help you in whatever endeavors that you have going.
Nice.
That's the least he can do as a father, is what he tells you. Especially if you're risking your lives like you have been.
It's fine, Dad. The government's paying us now.
The government is paying us now.
My money's better than the government. Take it. I
It
actually work
is.
for
I
mine.
agree.
Yeah, and then
Well, howdy doody.
Before he leaves, I give him a big hug and put the ring in his pocket. And leave it for him to decide where it goes.
and she as he's done like hugging the both of you, like he would give you like a big group hug at like the airport. He kind of like pulls back from both of you before he passes through like the security line, and he says, "Oh, because Alyssa flew back much earlier than he did, like before shit started going bad. His girlfriend." And he says, "Alyssa thinks both of you are badass, by the way. Just genuinely badass."
Well, that's great. I love to hear that from Alyssa. That's just fucking awesome.
Says, "I can't wait for you to meet her once you're done with your whole zoology stuff."
Yeah. Once the world decides we're allowed to be done.
I think my path in life is to fight monsters until I become a god, so I don't think I get to be done.
You say that,
So
and
just check in.
you just okay. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm gonna. All right. I'm gonna pray extra hard for you tonight. And he turns
I
and
would
walks.
I would maybe not.
He just stops and looks at you and goes,
Oh, yeah.
Maybe-
Yeah, pray to God. Don't pray to Jesus Christ. Pray to God.
"They're the same thing."
No. Important
You would
distinction
think
here,
that.
Pops.
You
We're
would think
making-
that.
Not the crack.
The words that we use have power over our actions. So, if you're going to be praying to fucking anybody right now, make sure it's the capital H-I-M. Not Jesus, none of the fucking Son, only the original. Okay, Pops? Hate to be an asshole, but it's asshole times.
"All right. I guess I'll trust you." And he turns and goes through the security line, and he gives you a final wave as he walks towards his gate.
Bye forever, Dad.
I elbow him. Say that shit. Do not fucking say that shit to me right now.
No, it's funny. Come on, laugh.
I'm not in a laughing mood.
No, come on, laugh.
All right.
Ha
We're cut that scene there. We're gonna cut that scene there. Barnaby, what's your next few weeks look like for you?
Gosh, I just had some. So I am looking for a new place.
Okay.
I'm on a steady payroll now. I'm starting the hunt for a better garage. Now that I've got June with me, I want to have a better place for her to live with her own room.
You can actually just
It's very
pay to like have that. Your garage is very big.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start looking into like a loan for renovations.
You probably just can talk to Helsing. Ask for an advance. Plus,
Yeah,
you're also getting paid for this hunt. You get a deposit of 10K in your account.
Okay, yeah, I'll ask Helsing about like, hey, what can we do to get this place renovated? Like maybe get the armory turned into like in the armory thing it says like you have a stockpile of like mystical and rare monster killing weapons and items. Maybe turning it into something more like that where we have like something prepared for any situation where we have like those like uh like Helsing supplies us with like artifacts or something that come in handy.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that's something that you could do. And then also like set up like where you and her have like a bedroom situation. Probably like
yeah,
in
like,
this area.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So the next few weeks is your garage being renovated and Willie and Amber trying to deal with their grief. Okay. Barnaby, you
I definitely
Okay.
definitely would have given Helsing one of the crystals for him to like take for analysis or whatever.
He definitely sends someone to pick it up. And he thanks you by giving you a one-time pass for 4 to an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue.
I text. It's like I get it in my hand and I just turn around and walk out the door. And just, if Willie's in the house, I just grab him. I'm like, we're going to eat.
Yeah.
Eats.
Do you invite Hottie and
It's a
Lucky,
right-
or do you invite Barnaby and someone else?
It's Hottie and Lucky. I
Okay.
need friend time. Barnaby can have his great time with his sweet daughter.
What about Scotty?
And I am too sad.
Fair.
She desperately wants to talk to Scotty, but is like, I don't need to cry my entire fucking lungs out in front of the boy that I like. I don't need to do that to myself. I've done it before. It doesn't feel good. I'm not gonna do it for this one. If he sees that, it's cause he watched Pride and Prejudice with me, and no man should have to endure that anyway. So, we're just gonna fucking go and get food, and I'm not gonna think about my crush on the Mothman, and I'm not gonna think about my dead mom, and I'm gonna eat my weight in fucking pulled pork and goddamn bulgogi. Let me live.
Absolutely. You have a night of I wouldn't say it's not very light at the beginning. Like it's very much like Hottie and Lucky, like they don't know how to deal with this. Like usually it's only one of you is sad at a time and they can kind of help, but like now both of you are like just like Debbie Downers, kind of like you guys are both in turmoil, depressed, just in anguish, like they don't really know what to do. So eventually they just start ordering you guys' drinks so that way you can kind of start loosening up a little bit, and eventually you start having a decent night.
Woo!
Barnaby, during the renovation times, June says, why don't you go out and work with the food truck? You might, since you're already making money, maybe lower the prices so that way you can actually enjoy what you're doing. Get more customers.
I mean, yeah, if I guess like it probably takes like a lot of convincing to actually get me up and like go out and do work.
Oh yeah.
But like, it's like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of miss it, and I had a new food item that I wanted to try out.
Yeah, the fried salad bites.
Yeah, the fried salad bites.
Oh.
A little hard for those to take off, but I assume like one person tries them and is like just like, okay,
It's all right.
not as bad as I was thinking.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I think, but I don't think that's worth like $10.
Yeah.
That's why it's 7.
And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. Yeah. No, you definitely have a good time over the next few weeks while you guys are kind of just waiting for the next thing to happen, dreading it. But less waiting and more just dreading it. Like, you're trying to live as normal as possible. Amber, you're not able to get a job at Dukin's Pub again. Just
She doesn't even try. She fully like walks in the next week and just like has the like badge and little uniform shirt like in a little bag with like a little pig figurine with like a little cowboy hat on
mhm.
as just as like a peace offering, and she just puts it on the counter and is like, I'll be here later to drink again.
The owner comes
but-
around the bar and gives you a hug.
Thanks.
He says, I'm glad you're okay. When they said you were a fugitive, I couldn't imagine what you did, but I saw that live with the mayor and that monster June girl.
Yeah. Shit's been going real weird for a while now, and I don't want to bring shit into your bar, so
If you ever want to
thank
shift,
you
you just let me
for
know.
the time. Not to be a dick, but I'm kind of on government payroll now, so
Are you
I don't
sure?
want to.
Who the fuck are you?
Not to be I don't want to like. You can give that money to somebody better. Meaning, like these other girls, they work so hard. Just they gave him $1 raise, and we'll call it even, Steven.
He shakes your hand and says, deal.
Got it. I give him another hug, and just leave.
You leave. And as you do, you can see like people that you used to go to high school with, like, and some of your like old coworkers, they're all just looking at you and like whispering, not like giving you like judgmental looks, but kind of staring. You're like, holy shit, it's her. Like, holy shit, yeah, she was the one on the live broadcast, the one that did the thing to the mayor.
I just I get a shot on my way out, raise it to everyone in the bar, throw it back, and leave.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone just kind of like cheers as you walk out. And the next few, like I said, the next few weeks gotta go by pretty peacefully. Everyone trying to live as normal as they can for as long as they can. And how we're gonna close this out. In a scene that none of you can see, and this is more for the players and audience's eyes. Towards the top of Pisgah National Forest, the Pisgah Mountain, I would say, the mountain range of the Appalachians, a family of bear are just having fun in the snow upon the peaks. A few baby cubs are wrestling and rolling over in the snow while a mother bear keeps a watchful eye close by, and a male bear is off trying to gather food. The kids and the mama bear hear a roar of anguish in the distance as the mama bear goes to investigate. They see as the papa bear is pulled into a nearby cave by a long tail with what appears to be at the end a scorpion stinger. The bear enters the cave, grunting at its cubs to stay outside in the bushes. The cubs watch as their mother carefully walks inside, sniffing the air, before the same tail goes and stingers it through the throat and drags it inside. And as you get a better look inside the cave, you see these large, leathery, reptilian-like wings, a draconic maw with the tail of a scorpion stinger. hiding out in the caves of Pisgah National Forest. And that is where we're going to end this session of the World's Correction.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it. That
What?
sucks.
We never
That
gonna
sucks
break.
hard.
We gotta
We
fight
never gonna
Scorpion.
break.
Hey, you got a few week
We
break. What
gotta
are you talking about? You get like several weeks of break.
We gotta get pictures of the Scorpion, Spider-Man.
It's not this. It's a wyvern. Yeah.
We gotta get pictures of the Wyvern, Spider-Man.
Curse you, Leonardo da Vinci.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Fucking
Spider-Man.
Fucking rubber duck.
The fucking Da
Coward.
Vinci.
Vinky.
The suicide is not the answer.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Da Vinci.
All right, son. You can mute the bot.
Great. Yes, I'll be doing that now.
Yes. And that was a good session. I like that a lot. Raid on the police station was stressful. I stressed the fuck out of you guys. I think it was a good conclusion to the Changeling arc. Pretty climactic in a
Woo.
lot of ways. And then
I'm
Yes,
sad.
I'll climax.
Woo!
you're welcome. Yay, story writing.
Woo.
Yeah, I've been sitting on that one for a little bit. Just like I was sitting on that plot twist of I was waiting for the Changeling arc so I could stab Barnaby in the chest with June. Like I was waiting for it.
You devious motherfucker.
Goddamn
I'm
right.
so grateful. No, you guys don't even know. It could have gone worse. He fucking pre-planned some shit for me. And he was like, hey, if I give you a signal, be ready. And I went, ah.
Yeah. So if you I
And I
messaged
didn't like it.
I messaged her when I tell you you'll need the roleplay Changeling Amber begging Willie for help if the situation arises, but I did not.
Don't like it.
So it could have been a lot
don't like
worse. It would have been a lot worse. Yeah, I had a few things that could have been a lot more fun, at least for me narratively. But let's see how you guys liked it. Sun, what was your favorite, least favorite part?
Favorite. Leroy Jenkins.
That was really good.
That was really good.
Least favorite. Mom die.
Very fair. Barnaby, favorite, least favorite.
Definitely least favorite was going to hell.
Yeah. Yeah, you did go to hell.
I went to hell. I saw Satan.
Jesus Christ tried
He
to
waved
kill
at me a
you.
little. Jesus Christ threatened me.
Who hasn't had Jesus threaten them just a little bit?
There may be no good things after death. Like there no hope whatsoever. My favorite thing is the new whip Housewise.
Fair. Fair, getting the house renovated.
That and that everybody kind of has like a sense that like the not even like sense like there's proof that like this weird shit's going on now, and like we don't have to like work in secret so much anymore.
Yeah, but that also brings in people might try to help you and put themselves in danger, so that's something y'all might have to look out for as well.
Great.
And also now there's gonna be tourists coming here because it's fucking spooky and they
Yeah.
want to catch a glimpse. Stupid fucking white people.
Cryptid Corner gonna be
Stupid
popping.
fucking white people.
Hey, Cryptid.
Hey,
Hey,
when I show up to Point Pleasant.
Poor
It was
Pleasant.
me. I did this. I did this exact thing. I made us stay a night in Point Pleasant, fucking West Virginia, because I wanted to look at Mothman shit. Legitimately, this happened on me making him move in with me. I was like, hey, We're already on the road for 16 hours. Let's go.
Why not make
Mothman.
it 20? Why
that-
not make
if-
it on the road for 20 hours?
If that's not love, I don't know what is.
Real.
Just saying.
Know your value, ladies.
No, if he
Yeah.
wanted to, he would.
Literally.
You would add an extra 4 hours onto the trip to go see Mothman.
Absolutely.
And eat really bad cookies.
Oh yeah.
Were those cookies
And
bad?
subpar pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cass, what was your favorite, least favorite? I think I know your least favorite.
Yeah, obviously least favorite, mommy dying.
Yeah, I was getting emotional during that
Mommy
roleplay
isn't
too.
there.
I was almost struggling to speak. I was like, fuck.
Well, unfortunately, sad roleplay is my jam because I cry so very easily. So it's very easy for me to roleplay being sad.
That's gonna happen a
Uh,
lot. Trust me.
Great.
Yeah.
I have way worse things planned
well-
ahead.
I cry on
Awesome.
cue, so
Noted.
cheers to you, my king.
Cheers. Cheers, queen.
Favorite, finally fucking getting this bitch. I've been so sick of her. I knew the second you were like, Barnaby's little daughter is soon in town and she wants to meet up in this one specific secondary location. I was like, oh my god, it's now, it's bad, everything's gonna be bad, and now finally she's dead. I feel like Wicked Witch of the Westing, like Ding Dong the Witch is dead, like doing a little jig around because I'm so happy to be done with the Skinwalker arc.
Oh, I haven't done the Skinwalker arc. That was just the Changeling arc.
Whatever, the Changeling,
Oh, the Skinwalkers are later.
This
Trust
one.
me.
great.
Skinwalkers are a completely different type of cryptid that I plan on terrifying the fuck out of y'all with.
Yeah, they're more
Yeah.
visceral.
Yeah. A little more
Woo.
smooth. Yeah, that
Ugh.
does it for this session.
Beer.
They're all drinking beer. I'm just blazed out of my mind. Check out goodkidofficial.com/creators for all of their music. This song is called First Rate Town instrumental. They have instrumental versions of most of their music. They also have some 8-bit music you can listen to. That's for their video game that they made. You can go check that out. Go check out Ian Fisher over at patreon.com/tabletop RPG music. Again, that is tabletop RPG music. Go check them out. They are not free. Pay for their stuff. It's great. All right. Goodbye, everyone. I know people are tired. I'm not going to keep you all here longer. Bye.
Come.
Come.